I can ring. Now, I will keep
It depends, guys.
Let's it.
Are we hitting?
I've tested all the mics, do it. All 5 of them.
1 2 1 2.
Don't go 1 2.
Really, we good.
Dude.
Better the international modeler.
You're gonna have to
The one, the only advocate. Khumalo.
The most handsome jurist.
The most handsome money?
Jurist in the southern hemisphere.
And
And probably in the whole world.
Oh, let them know. That's his kid, man.
Yeah.
That's his kid.
I've got good legs.
Oh.
I've got beautiful legs.
Oh.
It's just that in I have to say it myself. I mean, I'm good looking. I'm good looking. Do you disagree? I am good
No,
looking.
like, I see it.
I
I
am
see it.
hot at the
You
same
need to be on the
time.
mic if you're gonna talk. You need to be on the mic.
Have you ever? You
I
know,
see
there are
it.
people about good looking, but they're not sexy. You can be sexy and not good looking.
Sure.
I mean, I'm all of the above.
Okay.
And I praise myself.
Cheers.
Even legs, even women, they say, "Mawang describe abare, ay, kimano mtseba, ay, wamo." So, when I was handsome, I said, "Man, ukuthi nje yabona abantu yabona you know the black culture uzobare sikamu praise utlametsa be pompous." But so I define myself. I don't allow people to define me. Namanje here, I'm the most handsome. But angisho kuwe mpinjama. Wena mpinjama.
No, that's beef.
Marle mpandla ngisho.
Guys, today we're in a different space. Ghosty at the back. This is all in the build up to the live on the 27th, ne?
Yeah, 27th of March, we're gonna do a live. 50 people.
50 people.
We'll put details on where you must
But
send your
these are
details.
just dry runs. We hope and pray Ike will be available on the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then see
27th
what
of March.
What other skibbing was also going to be available. But yeah, I think the next couple of weeks is going to be quite interesting for AMAGENTS in terms of the people that are going to be coming through.
Yeah, just to build up to the 27th.
Yeah, man, it's going to be so interesting. I'm actually quite excited.
We'll put an email, and you try email, then you want to send your name, send them your number, put you on a list, and then we'll send a secret location.
Yeah, no.
Because we don't think this location will be enough from what we're seeing.
Yeah,
So, but we'll see.
Yeah, but we needed to do these
for
tests.
50 people.
It might have to be 20 then. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
Okay, cool.
As we get closer to the time, we can make those decisions.
Yeah, it'd be a live audience. My name is a live audience, live recording.
But Ike send me this video. Send me 3 videos.
Sure.
About what?
He sent me 3 videos, man. What? And then a voice note. Yeah, how long was that voice note?
I can't remember, man. We chat a lot about these things.
Ukraine, man.
Man, I'm okay, man.
What
I'm
you-
not angry. Most people think that I'm angry.
so
You know,
angry.
we're in
Yeah.
a state of emergency.
Okay.
And we must fix this country.
What do you mean
And
by
most
state of
people,
emergency?
there's this notion which I hate black women. No, we've got black, beautiful young daughters, and we cannot allow them to be influenced by slave queens because, it seems as if the internet, the public narrative, has been hijacked by people with no morals, and everyone now want to follow that. I mean, you ask even an average woman, what is your fetish? All of them, they'll tell you, threesome, gangbang.
Oh.
After the 50
Whoa,
Shades,
whoa,
most women, they promote Zota Wabantu, they promote Abokani because they're living vicariously through them.
So you're saying that every
most of
woman-
them, they want to be gangbanged.
The most.
Maybe 90% of them want to be gangbanged. When you ask them, good, what is your fantasy? They imagine 3 men, 4 men. It's just that they're scared to say it.
So if Fantasy Yako is having 4 men now,
She won't say it.
or she won't say it.
Yeah, but they imagine, why would a movie like 50 Shades
I think what the Ike
be
is right.
popular?
Put in 90%.
When a woman
90%.
makes it, the
90%.
That's a high number there.
Yeah,
It's a high number.
I think
I'm
so.
telling you, okay, now look at
That's
the
way
public
too high.
space. You look at TikTok, Twitter, whatever. When you gauge the percentage, where are the good women?
the
They're
good
quiet.
women are keeping quiet, just as the good men are keeping quiet, Ike. Good men also keep quiet on social media.
In a revolution, my brother, keeping quiet is complying. You know, George Bush once said that if you're not with us, you're with them.
No, for
you
sure.
You cannot just not stand up. Like now, I ask myself the same questions. I mean, now situations are deteriorating, be it politics, be it men and women relationship. You don't even see pastors. You know, back in the days, you'll see pastors rising up, or Bishop Tutu, Onjongonkulu. You know, each and every province, Benama pastors are prominent. You know,
Sure.
Tandala, Bakulumguteba, this is wrong. But now, you know, since the matriarchy took over, you know, there was a time when patriarchy was in charge. We used to call women, you know, using terms of endearment, baby, mntwana. Shanda pa,
yes.
You know, spam, spalapana, slender matsama fit. Since women took over, so slave, you know, all these bad terms. And coming back to what I was saying, with money to women, they like listening to this as snacks. I mean, you check.
So mighty about 90% of women's fantasies could even show much it for at the same time.
No, but I hear what he's saying.
It could be worse.
Huh?
It could be. I'm using four guys as a representative of all that is immoral. 3, you see.
When you have fantasies,
No,
3.
what we're disputing is the 90%
same
as well.
No, it's not too much.
Or 2 guys.
Guys.
Or 2 guys, no sis.
Guys, 3, 4 is the same thing. Yeah,
No,
fine.
okay, so 2
it's the
guys.
same thing.
I see it now. You understand that.
2.
Abanyo sis. Not minang believe most nanan. So abanyo so senyasho. 2 amachita nawe. Leo combination sengathi right anyana.
Yeah.
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 Or amachita at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, they are proving it
I've
already.
heard-
Nesikhuluma ngawe ikhulumele wena ukuthi fantasy is not something that will happen. Fantasy is into ehlala in the dreams. Asisho into oyenzile. So fantasy yakho is amajita ayi2 nawe.
Hey, Chief, you
I once told you ukuthi labantwana bafuna ukuboshwa embedeni. Baboshwa.
Yeah.
That's true.
Bafuna ukuhangwa.
Bondage.
Oh now uyayazi leyo nto kubophosis.
Bondage is
They
true.
want to
Yeah.
be
now
choked.
uyabafuna
They want to be
ukubophosis.
choked.
They want to be
They
choked.
wanna be
Omunye
spanked.
utshela ukuthi
Bafuna ukuthi
let me
bachoke.
tell you. Uzokutshela ukuthi I won't
That's
come if you don't
high.
beat me up. You must hit me. And you know women they like trauma. You know, we were raised to believe that these are princesses, is Cinderella. These
Bafuna
women
sibaqinye.
and they've got toxic friends. When they're with their friends, they talk. Ukuthi owami ungenza so, owami uyangishaya, owami izolo ufika adakiwe wangivusa. They like that. If you treat them well, yours doesn't have a story to tell. Makafika ngale. I'm telling you, if you are good,
Kanjani?
if you want to see,
You must be on the mic if you want to talk.
Sondela my key.
if you want to see a woman
you must
running
be on
away
the
from
mic.
you,
Sondela
not-
just share it.
the modern woman, if you want to see a modern woman bailing out on you, be a good man. They like toxic guys because they want to fix. You know, that's why abotabo best bagcwele.
No, but hold on, I'm talking best.
No, there are many guys who are bad boys. I mean, most of them, they make kids nama deadbeat. All of them, they are crying. You know, this guy is a deadbeat. And most you chose the deadbeat because now they are wiser in their 30s and not because they've retired. You know, they still have that thing. Wow. I want the guy with a wow. You know, if you come straight to Mfundis, but no, this one is boring. You know, because you're too safe. They say it all the time. They say it all the time. Good, no. You know, this guy, angeke manage, angeke control. He's just boring. They want danger. They want danger, this woman. Bafuna ukudonswa, umlahlelele, athi ungidla ngathi ungirapile. Athi ngifuna ungidla ngathi ungirapile. Mina ngiyahlonipha.
No, guys, the woman will say that. But the thing is, man, we can't have this chat sometimes. People are going to be cancelled. The women who say it.
No, I'm not fighting the fact that there are women who have certain fantasies.
Yes.
I mean, I'm arguing why to provide the
number.
majority.
And you know,
They
they
like
Majority, it's
The
a
numbers
majority, that's
high.
true.
Yeah.
Majority,
Yeah.
as also if want to be
No,
Kenyad and rough.
I wanted the clarity land which you put your banner on the treater as umfundis on treater. Like for example, let me say I'm a princess, right?
Yes.
I'm a princess by blood, right?
Okay.
But there's again.
Yes.
But when it comes to sex, ne?
Yeah.
I want you to treat her as a bitch.
That's a fact, Chief.
Yeah.
Fact
That's what they
nje
want.
Penson.
Ngoba nje ngoba phela mina abantu
So, i-problem
bathatha
you-
njengeqanda.
So i-problem yobhuti unditreat njengeqanda.
Angithi ngifuna ukuphatha
No,
soft.
nditreat njengeqanda. Okay, treatment must be eqanda, but when it comes to a bedroom, hayi sundichitha njengeqanda.
Ube scrambled.
Ndiravaze.
Ugravaze.
Ndiravaze.
Yes.
Yayibona? That's the
No, yakwazi lokho. Wena ukwazi nalo.
I don't know. No, first time.
Wena ukwazi.
Women
So
have-
bazothi okay, outside of the bedroom, obviously sisikhuluma now we're saying like I want to be very because abantu will hear their own crap. So outside of the bedroom, I treat you beautifully, but inside it's like nyagraper.
Facts.
Obviously within your consent, right? But you grape her with your consent ekamereni. But ngaphandle princess treatment.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They want
Yes.
all those things, but
We all want that.
Ngavele ngajuluka ngavele
Engeshithe
ngaba.
nochi abantu undenza lonto angeke ngichithe nokuchitha because
Bangakwenzi uyacheat.
Exactly.
ndiyofuna uravazwa. Yayibona?
Exactly.
Hayibo.
Ngaphandle.
the world that you are raised for, you know, it is no longer exists. Now, and it's even worse now because women are coming out expressing themselves. In the past, we used to think that women, you know, they are tamed, you know, or timid. It's because men were in control. We were controlling the finances. That's why we are controlling a religion.
Sure.
We are a religion. We are having a culture.
Sure.
But imagine, how do you manipulate women and tell them what you don't do 1, 2, 3?
Sure.
Like I'm a Muslim. And you check there in Arabic countries where the repercussions are heavier, where they are stoned to death. But they still toil around, they still break all these
I know
Sharia
many
laws.
stories about certain those conservative households. Eba shawo sisilapho.
But they still go
Induku.
out and do what they
And
want.
no one speaks about it. I think in current society we and it's wrong all sides. So I'm not defending anyone. But the current narrative is how men are abusing women and hitting women, black men. But no one is speaking about certain cultures.
Are those people on social media though?
Oba.
That use the other
I don't know,
culture?
but
That's another
but
thing.
it's almost as if it doesn't happen. But I know it in many conservative cultures, especially the traditionalist one, the Afrikaans cultures. Not all, yeah, one, but the Afrikaans traditionalist culture, the Islamic culture. Oh, sis, mabe better. Indugu, ho, eba esuta shame.
You know, when you ask, you say, are they on social media? There's something very interesting.
I don't know what happened.
Very interesting in social media. Like me now, whenever, whether I use Facebook, Twitter, mainly I see black people. I say, well, where are the white people on social media?
Yeah.
I remember once in, I think it was during COVID, I said, let me check the dating site. You know, ngangena kwenye, ngifuna ukubona ukuthi kwenzakalani lapha ngangena.
Uyobuka nje.
Yeah, but if kune opportunity, yabo,
Okay.
ziyawa.
Eh.
Bakhona abakhale ngaphansi. But so manje ngithi ngiyacomplaina kule site le ngathi hayi, where are the white chicks, yabo? Because I tick with I'm African, now they showing me. I said, hey, I can't tick with ngumlungu, yabo, I'm Caucasians, because I say I want to see Portuguese, I want to see Indian, I want to see that, yabo. So yeah, because like in social media yethu, the algorithm ngathi back channel ukuthi no, yabo, gcwala kubodaki. Ngifuna ukubona ingam, I want to see what they do, what they eat, you know.
In social media yakho?
When in your social media, do you see white people?
Obvious. I don't see them, chief.
But they
Why
are
would
on
I see
social
them?
media.
Yeah, I know.
They're on
I'm
TikTok.
not in the- I'm not in
but
the
I don't
community.
see them in my feed. Mangibheka lapha ngibona abantu abamnyama.
Alright, your
Unless
algorithm.
mang DM ke yabo bathi ukuthi hi, you know.
Balok DM.
Ukudema break?
Phela mina ngingwini. Wena bakudm.
Never.
I mean,
I have no DM from anyone, black, white, pink.
Ngizokudema mnganami.
Oh, yeah, I'm full DM. Ngijwayela.
Yeah, mara abanye sebalimele, makhona lengamla lezi ngibona ukuthi lengamla le. Ngesikhathi sayo bengeke inqome, yabo. Inqoma manje ngoba
Isikhathele.
yeah, abanye uthola ukuthi mthaka siyashaya ngencuzi. Ngathola enye during COVID.
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah, she was a 29-year-old. She said that
Sesifikile ngingcosi.
Ingosi. Yeah, sekani Ingosi. Uthe she was 29. She says I've got a baby. She's 5 months, old. If you can support my kid, Nami, I'm okay with that. You know, yeah, there are women like that. So that is that. So, but ingamla is buyer. I mean, it's common cause. Mostly, it's very rare where you find a hot young man with a hot white woman. So they're equally matched. Black people are always at a disadvantage.
So he needs to be hot and rich,
Yeah,
and
sometimes
she can be hot and
you
poor
see
and
like
yeah,
Tiger
average.
Woods. You
Yeah.
find a Tiger Woods, a successful sports star, and then Ulandineni. I mean, look at Michael Jackson, the king
Okay.
of pop. Not
Sure.
only the king of pop, You know,
Sure.
the most famous entertainer in the world, in the history, siyaziyo.
Sure.
And he goes make a kid with somebody like lapaya for a dentist.
He made the child.
Yeah, no, he took a sperm donor. Michael Jackson doesn't have children, but
Okay.
he claimed those are kids. You know, but he took those women. About Lisa Presley. Lisa Presley was coming. I mean, everybody knows the history of Lisa Presley. She was a woman of bad reputation.
Yeah.
Most of the time when darkies, Babagula maintain racial relationship, they're always at a back foot.
Why is that?
Maybe self-confidence. I don't know. Tina is long wing no man lenjan. I mean, he said to Emil Rose Arc, you'll see a 23-year-old, beautiful, with a 78-year-old white man.
Yeah, why is that, Vel?
And this white man, when he dies, this woman gets nothing. Because everything is in trust. The first wife comes and kids, they control everything.
Yeah.
You find out this guy only had an allowance in all the estate. This woman gets nothing. Even chucked out of the penthouse.
Yeah.
She loses, But whenever siyangali, I'm fit to tell umunye umuntu uyambona naye ukuthi hey Botox.
So when aglama epla katukona atufuna the other side.
Yeah, ngathi nje ngifuna ingamba mfethu kunini ngikhawutha budakhi. Nini ngikhawutha budakhi mfethu. No, mina I have no limit. Nedakhi mazigrand.
Yeah.
I have no limit.
Okay.
But mostly everybody knows which I don't like weaves. Women who are wearing weaves, it's a turn off. Because most black women, they wear all these things and, it's like a colored girl. Like I dated one colored woman. She shaves her head and puts a weave. I say, what is the point of being colored? You cannot remove your hair.
Ukuba ekhalati wenibona nje inwele.
Yeah, no. But, I mean, be original. Even if with less detivation. Because you know why? Once she has all these artificial beauty, once you take them off, it's A and B. And then I must still feel the same.
I think you must choose. The makeup is the AI. Then Mara straight, it's organic.
I saw one woman. I proposed to her because she was wow. The lipstick, everything was on point, the weave. But the second time when I meet her, she didn't have those things.
Oh weird.
So she went from Rihanna to Skukuni. And then now
And then Mom Shela.
Yeah? Bega Rihanna.
And you thought it's her.
Even the movement. In fact, this woman, when she came looking for me, I passed her. What's here when I keen now? Not as in, I'm far away, I'm thinking, But I couldn't sing a voice. And sekafake nama flip flop akasafaka ngipencil heel yabo bekahamba so ngestileti ashaya costly ngathi yabo manje naku social media amade abanye bang DM mangibheka isithombe sika 2019 sishaya ngama filter mangizomida e-restaurant mangithi ayisani
Isani.
Yeah, it's not make sure.
Mina ngashawa an interviewing panel lo sisi yasifaka isithombe ne akayifaki ID so yabuka ukuthi okay no sharp whatever manje afika isigogwana bro uja check isithombe mhlawumbe buma 2010 isithombe
Yes.
and you're like there's a huge and uyasibona ukuthi nesithombe sishayiwe
Yes,
and you're like yes sis for you to take a picture of 15 years ago bitch it was data bro because they just want to understand the digital world wena bethi ufika ugogo sathi yar anyway sorry
and the delusion and people still believe good who lo yabo. That's why
you looked like that at a time no one's fighting but that's not how you look like now
Chief.
Yeah.
because ma ungakidnapwa sibeke leso sithombe sithi kidnapped
She's wanted.
akekho uzokuthola fine nokuthi mina ngithatha isithombe sami ngifunda grade 4 sibeke sona kuthiwa kidnapped looking for akekho uzongithola so yasisho so osisi bethu bayipendile ebusweni ne you're not that light your hair's not that long ushaya trim and lift white peaches mase kidnappile bathatha iweave bayijijela le bakususa bageza ubuso ngeke sikubone so ndlula nje right next past
Mina wona ke that time ukhuluma naye ku WhatsApp.
yeah
What was the first issue that a women are being dominated by
issue-
Abuzot? What was the first issue?
It was that issue that we spoke about. That lady who says this stepfather cannot discipline the child, or else he's gonna call the baby daddy to come,
And trap the
beat up
stepfather.
and beat up the stepfather. So mina ngithi yizo ke lezi zinto engazifuni.
Sure.
Yabo, that's why mina I will never Maningazwa bathi ngiyashada somewhere, yabo ngi-stepfather. Please take me to a sangoma. That's not me. That's not me. I've been hypnotized. No, I don't want that role. You know.
Why?
No, it's a horrible role. And most people who are settling for a stepfather, they are losers.
Oh.
They are losers because they could not find.
You're a loser by not being able to maintain the woman who then becomes a stepmother.
You're a loser. Because, every man wants genealogy. You are
right.
Like lions. You've never seen
You're not a lion.
When the lion comes, that's a hierarchy go in good nature. Mofika lapho ibulala labantwana bakudala. So because we are humans, ngeke sibabulala. But human beings, they want to, extend the bloodline yabo.
You are the cause of stepmothers in society. There is no way. In problem.
So, do you have kids?
I do.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
2 kids. How many you've got?
So do I.
2.
Got 2 kids.
Okay.
They are better off with their father. So if you are not with their father, go back to the father and fix things. About number 2. Go and marry that Kungen is Tembin. Children are better raised by their own. I'm telling you, it's difficult to love a child which is not your own, but you can. But
you're making the assumption that the woman is women are delusional.
Women are delusional. Let me ask you a question. I mean, here's a 24-year-old, another one 24-year-old. This one's got 2 kids. This one doesn't have 2 kids. I mean, under normal circumstances, a young man, what would you choose?
Go for the
there?
one with no kids.
The one without kids, which means that the value has been lowered. It sounds terrible when I say that, but in the dating market, the sexual market, you know what they say. When you come with 2 kids, we are a liability. And now, the more they come with 2 kids, they've got higher standards as if the valuable, it increases with time. No, I know the value mfazi. Value mfazi yaphansi njalo. You are born with a value. You are born with a value. You must preserve it. The more you grow, the more your value
the more you get shamboked, the more you
as a man, I want if out of femininity, I want youth, your fertility. So as you grow older,
but she can still give you a child.
There's no man who wants a woman who's an experience. No, I'm saying the chances deteriorate. If I meet a woman, she's 37 or 30, she might give me one. A 22-year-old, a 25-year-old, she can give me 3 or 4. And most of the time they come with the firstborn. That's why I'm not post that. They're so bold. But if you pay, don't worry, firstborn is ozanayo. And ngapha uzoloku udinwa ile outlet kancane utshela ngale out mangabe sesekhona ukuthi ubaby daddy iyafona nini mina I don't want that because whenever you settle with a woman who's got a kid there'll always be this man at the background. I'm not competing. I want to be the only one. Mangiqala sihlangana ngitshela ukuthi is there a man in your life? There's no man. Or we start afresh.
You're not being held accountable. That's
accountable by whom? I hold myself accountable.
Here's what I'm saying.
Who must?
So okay, let the woman talk. No. Hey, man, I talk too much, Chief. You want a chair, man?
No, he's head.
When
you want a chair? No, it's not head. No, it is not.
Toxic masculinity.
But
I'm unfazed. People can say I'm toxic, I'm whatever. They like this thing, yabo insecure.
Here's what I'm saying to you. Is that you are one of the causes why there are women who are single.
How did you establish that fact?
Single mothers.
No.
Yeah.
How did they establish with them the cause?
No, you.
What if the mothers themselves are the cause?
No. It also then says you also couldn't keep that woman, which says something as well. So then you can't cause something in society and they say, some other men must not step up. Must be raised by another man.
No,
equally for all of us.
You misconstrue me.
Sure.
I'm not saying guys must not step up.
There's more blended families than original families in society.
I'm not saying men must not step up. I'm saying mina.
Yes.
You can step up. They can step up. Yeah. I don't have a problem. And I've seen even colored guys, they don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Colored guys don't mind stepping up. I do mind because I know the repercussions. I know the consequences. And it is this thing, I'm the cause. Sometimes you find the mother. Ukuthi the mother naye uze ngemishikashika yakhe, and then what
Meaning
must I
that
do?
you shall book
Must
the
I
wrong
stay?
woman as well.
And it doesn't, and this is not a case of Chiefs and Pirates. Good, what happens on the
Meaning
right-hand
that you
side?
also shall book the wrong woman. You must take
it's-
accountability.
It's fine, but it doesn't mean ukuthi going forward. Going forward, I've got choices. It's
Fact.
a free country.
That's a
and
fact.
I can tell you this. This is not Chiefs and Pirates or mathematics. Good, what happens on the left-hand side must happen on the right-hand side.
Sure.
Like they say, baby daddy must also end up with a woman who has children. Now, I can tell you, women, what matters to women, it's providence. I've never met a woman, ofuna a man who's a virgin. All women, they want money. They want a man.
That's
who
a
can
fact.
sustain
Women
a
don't care
family.
about virginity.
Yeah, they want a future. They want a future. Mena, as a man, I'm looking at the past. I'm looking at your dating history, who you've dated. There are certain women, they've dated below par. And because of their history, I cannot touch them. Because they've touched losers. They've touched guys that I don't value. They've touched. I mean, if dated, una history of data, I'm a fail pop. Now I must add into that.
Tembu euphonic. As mean I'm one at that point. I agree with you, bro. As in case you have when I meet a lady who's dated a loser, because I just say, oh, that's your standard.
Yes.
So for like him, kushuti umbona.
Now what's happening about one night stand wakho Sibali?
No, I'm talking about dating.
Sibali. When I'm on dating, 2 a.m. Sibali.
I'll tell you what.
No,
because at the end of the day, I pay your car, I pay the bond, I pay. So I'm the price here, chief. Because my figure game, it can't like angilazi what college looks like.
Yeah.
So unless yimi engize kuwena ngani wakwakho isibongo sakho ngihlala kwakho unginike yonke into, then sharp, then I need to be at your standards. But the mere fact that you coming here,
I just don't like this thing.
But you can't be equal. No. I didn't say this about
no issue.
The world doesn't operate on your likes and dislikes.
No, it doesn't operate on your likes and dislikes.
I'm talking what's happening. I'm talking what's happening on the ground. I represent. That's why. My man. Mina ngidlalela la ko 35 32 nakuma 28. You know last time ngihlangana nomnye umntana na 28 28 Indian. Yazi lo mntana lona ufit grand makuthi makathi 2 kids yazi mfethu kube ngathi kube ngathi kune funeral edladleni. Yazi ngavele ngaba nami. Makathi 28 and I'm telling you I dated ngavaya naye sayenza izinto akuphelanga ne 1 week. Baby, I need a favor.
Yini favor?
Yeah? I must take over these kids because she's been dating losers.
But here's the challenge. I disagree with Ike and I also No, I'm gonna say so. I've got kids. I don't mind you with kids, but here is where it becomes a challenge. Is how do we manage the kids? Because it's kind of thing about discipline.
Yes.
You've come into my life, into my home with your kids.
Stepfather.
Yeah, okay, sure. Now, how? Because I'm now the stepfather. Am I given the roles to be a father? Because my discipline patterns may not agree with you. As an example, let's say when you're a mother that doesn't believe in Ukshaingan, as an example, me as a father, I believe in Ukshaingan.
As a stepfather.
As a man. No. I need to come into my home. Oh, I need to say blended family.
Most South African families.
Now blended, these kids must be managed now. Mina as a man I believe in Ukshaingan. Let's say I'm ngashaya and must figure says sekwezam. Kusho uthi wena mama you are against it. I started as an example. Mina mangishaya lena uzothini? So now I'm like this.
Wherever I agree with you, the thing of discipline, I think you're completely right.
Or let's say the biological father.
Who is the father?
Yeah, you understand? So now
therefore you must cut the nonsense at the beginning. That's why I don't even arrive at that point.
Okay.
I reject it from the inception. I won't even come to a point to I must discipline your kid or not. I reject the suga nje yabo. Sizojola sibe grand. But you don't talk the future now.
Would you want to see the children, the Ike?
Yeah?
Would you want to see the children?
Their children,
Yeah.
they
Yeah, they
force,
made it.
you know, women sometimes they want to introduce you by force, by fire. I mean, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see your father. I don't want to see. Mina ngifuna hlangane senze into zethu sibhuke ama 1 hour senze into zethu sihambe. Mhlambe bangangazi sipanini ukuthi nangu auntie uhamba ne chomi yakhe. But ukuthi nje kune future. Kune future. There is no future game. There is no future game. And in the streets, I am loved by young men. Bayazake but IQ give us hope. Because amakhatimana manje abokhefa siminya mama Tswale buwali naledi. Intwana zano they forgive cheating. You know, uzintwana enye ithi.
Ibari Marlene.
Uzintwana enye ithi, "Hey, hot man, ngimiyeka umuntu wami. Ngimiyeka umuntu wami just because he slept with another man." Tina, as a man, I cannot tell another man to leave your woman. You know, unlike women.
There's boys admire
but you know what to do. I found my woman sleeping with another man. I said, hey, but you know what to do.
You know what to do.
You know what to do.
What must he do?
You must leave.
Ntwana.
Lento uthi nani ukhulumela bomen seyiphelile lento lena manje. You must leave. You must leave.
No.
Mina
Ngikutsheleze umjita boy. Let's say you choose.
But what if that lady is the one that's gonna make you grow?
Let's say you choose to stay. Here's the thing.
If you don't know the guy, I say you must stay. If you know the guy,
No, you are misleading. Whether you know the guy or not, whether you know the guy or not, whether you know the guy or not, there's a part of you that will die.
It was an away goal. But someone in Cape Town, I will tell you.
The moment you find out she cheated,
Find out,
Are you
yeah.
gay?
the moment your brain will break.
Because I wasn't Musa listen to less.
Are you gay?
Wasn't Musa listen
You
to
think like a
less.
woman. That's a woman.
The moment you find out ukuthi umuntu wakho ungene omunye umjita, your brain breaks. Ukuthi now usufuna ukufind i-detail that khona i-condom, I think i-condom, did you go down?
That's a
Those are what you hear.
What I'm saying is some men must stay because that might be the right woman for you.
Thank
you. Some women need a specific.
We are more than that man. We are no
There's no secret,
because his brain. Yabona bethu umjita la umqondo. Umjita bethu akakwazi process the same way that was was
All I'm
process.
saying is there's some men who need a very specific type of woman for them to
Ozomfebela.
succeed. No, they need a specific type of woman for them to
Ozomfebela
succeed.
yini?
Even if it's dead, it's fine.
Njengoba
Here's what I'm saying.
Njengoba.
Let me finish my point.
Sizo wena khona umuntu omaziyodinga umuntu
Let me finish my
ozomfebela
point.
to
Let me
finish
finish
your
my
point.
point. There are some men who can self-actualize without a certain woman. There are
Okay.
some men who will tell you that my existence is based on a woman and a kid.
Yeah.
Some women they don't need that. Some amanyamachi they don't
Yeah.
need that shit. So
Just come on, favor.
lo mchita loyo. If imedi yakhe
Imfebela.
wani uyihlawanyana madala sayo.
Kancane, balifaka ikhanda.
Kancane.
Yeah,
Hayi
kakhulu,
kakhulu.
yeah.
Kancane.
Yeah.
Bakinyahanya tips inyama.
Yeah, baliraphe nje bashaya umnyango bashaya umnyango bantu. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, guys, we are different, and for us to make blanket statements, I think.
When you come for the 1%
But you know what I'm
exist.
saying, but-
Generally speaking,
We talking-
mina I
we
say
we
to
talking
umjita generally umjita ofetshelwa umuntu wakhe. Yabona
You must leave. You
Yabona
must
that
leave.
guy. This is what will happen. His brain is done. Yabona his brain will play. Let's say he doesn't know
Men
the
and
guy.
women don't process these things the same. We are not the same.
His brain will play trick. Let's say it happened in Cape Town. He doesn't know the
That
guy.
was
Whatever.
bad.
His brain will start playing tricks on him. Was this guy taller than me? Was it bigger? Was it fatter? Did he hit you from the back? How did you moan? How did you... By himself. Ugele ngekho. Dlala la ma game. Usisi mayihleka when they're intimate. Usisi mayikhala. Ish. Usisi mayimthinta in a new way. Izocabanga lo yamjita. His brain will switch off.
Tina.
The best thing for that guy to do,
Leave.
leave.
Tina,
Ekhaya shawini
Tina,
nje
we are
zibe
wired
right.
different. Tina, we guys, we
I mean,
mark
I
our
don't speak
our
on behalf of
terrain.
men anymore.
Once another
men are
man,
different.
we don't
man.
allow
different,
intruders.
we agree.
I mean, you can see, in fact, even the alpha dog, he wants to be the only one mating. We mark our terrain. And then we're also physical. And that's why we ask,
Now
"Ulalile
mental
nawe na?
one now."
Ulalile nawe na?" And we are visual. Those images like Penson, they'll be overplaying in your head.
Mina
Come on,
mina
man,
mina
come on.
ngiwalalanga naye nje wathi nje
Yeah,
uthini
yeah.
itotolo sekuphelile.
When
I might forgive. I might.
might
The
forgive.
jury
If
is
I get
out.
out.
No. I might forgive. I might. When I use the word might, I think it's a fact. Ukuthi bashaya ilams. I think it's fact.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will. I don't think
might,
so.
ne?
I don't think so. But
I mean, my pride would not.
hey, my
allow
pride
me.
will kill me, bro. Ilamza. Because I'll never kiss you again. Ngizokukabula kanjani?
I'm out of here. Like,
Ngizokukabula kanjani ngithanda ukukhotha amajita.
Mina, I would leave. They throw myself.
Mina ngala. Mina I
It was just a
refuse.
Yazi ukuthi mina ngakushiyela. Yazi mina ngakushiyela ukubona i-sex video of wena ne-ex enayenza 2 years before
Oh,
njalo.
20 years ago.
Watching.
Yes, before.
Why would you date that person in the first
Zwanda,
place?
you're not listening.
Yeah.
Angithi abantu have people before you.
People.
Sure.
Angithi akekho umuntu oyi-virgin.
Sure.
And abantu in their relationship banokuganga in their own way in their relationship.
And then?
Yes.
And that's okay. As long as
Okay.
siyaganga, ne?
Yeah.
And then kuphume somewhere on your Google Drive one day.
Ngiyamyeka that day, man.
Ukuthi- No, not during your relationship.
Yeah.
2 years before nijola.
Yeah.
2 years
Before.
before nijola.
Sure.
Before ahlangane
Yeah,
nawe.
ehlangane nawo. Kanti ne-partner yakhe, umaqondana wakhe that they were together.
Sure.
Bashaya i-sex video.
Sure.
Yabona. Wena busy uyadlala Google bantu ubone i-video.
I mean, I leave.
Mina I'd leave.
But
I mean, I
ndenzeni?
leave you immediately.
Yabona
I
mina?
leave
I
you
will leave you.
immediately.
Before
I'm not
you.
relation.
Yabona mina. Yabona mina.
Kibona uthi uhlaba.
Yabona mina.
Oh, man,
Yabona mina.
Hlanya wena. Oh.
Because it's the mind.
What do you mean?
Tina, we look at the past. Tina is
small.
man. The past is very important.
They were in a relationship
No, it
before
doesn't
you
matter.
came.
I'm trying to explain the mind of some men.
It's
Not
like the
all
watching
some.
that our that
Have you
day.
seen that reel where they go around, they're asking women, would you rather your current partner see a video of you and your ex having sex before, or have him date another woman? And Jordan Pangbabin. All the women who were asked said, I would rather my current partner have another chick than
Yeah, no, for
see
sure.
my So I did that Espanian. I asked girls during lunch, and I was like, and they all said the same thing. Because once you understand the mind of umchita,
never.
once you understand umuntu wakho, ukuthi the moment he were to see another
Another
man
uko,
making
even the same
moan,
time, chief.
and your
Yeah,
eyes
yeah,
and
yeah,
uthe
yeah.
izwane zithe. Yabona
When that time
zithe.
you don't know,
Yabona umuntu wakho, something that day is gonna die.
And I know what's the problem
FFP.
that I find with most women.
Oh,
Most women,
Zaman.
especially when you
Wait,
just
wait.
met them,
But that's
they
true.
like to talk about their past, their exes. Good
Banyanyisa kabyo.
Mina, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. When I meet you, good to know my ex used to. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. You know that's your past. Good to know my man used to beat me up.
Then get up, man.
You know, let's move on. So those are women. You know, they will tell you.
Wait. When you say I want to know a woman's
I want
history.
to know nothing.
I want to know the history. When you say
Nothing.
what? Wait, but what about
Nothing.
Okay,
There are
nothing.
women-
She was
no,
born
no.
a man. I don't want to know anything, but she was born a man.
There are women who always bring their past.
Ujwale nobhuti wakho.
Yes.
I want to know nothing. I mean, I'm saying you have to know what is nothing.
Oh, my
Because
ex used to
nothing
do
changes.
this. My ex,
come
I don't
on.
want to.
No, but that's what I'm trying to find out.
What's the problem?
I mean, I want to know what
the
what is
problem.
I don't want
If
to
you date the whole
imagine
friend
another
group,
man.
you
I'm
need
here
to know
now.
that.
Yes, I want to know that.
Only men that
Because
do
if,
that.
What do you want to know?
Little sports. If you date the whole friend group,
bro,
you need to know that.
If my girl or my potential girl dated you, I want to know. So I know hey, I'm out.
You might as well know what sexual positions that they
No, but why would I want to? So now I bring my girl into a space and she was with my brother for 3 years.
3 years.
I want to know that.
Cause nina babhuti ninengxaki ne. Let me tell you this thing ne. Noba dispute le oba awufuni umuntu uzele ndukufeel. But sinengxaki entsha sha ngoku. Yobana okay, awufuni ndithethe. Sometimes I'm not talking about ndiyayikhumbula ex yam. But because mhlawumbi sinengxaki yoba uyafonyoza for example.
What does that mean? What does fonyoza mean?
So now uyandifonyozela and go
don't
with
fonyoza.
What does
You're
fonyoza mean?
not doing the
In
things
English,
that make
but
the parts.
What does
to be
fonyoza
fun.
mean? I don't understand what fonyoza mean.
Or you're not having
not
sex
doing the
with
thing.
things.
Doing it the way it should be done.
Yanifeyila.
Okay.
Or you're bed in bed. So what do you want to tell me about your ex?
Not even ukulontuka kunzima ucommunicate
Then how does your ex come into
nabantu
this?
abangobhuti
Why are you
because
speaking about your ex as you are shamboking you and I?
because ukuze ndithi come probably I must think about him.
Okay, you lost
But
me.
it's fine.
Okay, you lost me.
But this guy wouldn't know. Wouldn't know that.
Wouldn't know andizomxelela I can't communicate.
Mina, if I don't know,
I was with her.
Mina, if I
to a
don't know,
point. Then
that's fine.
Left.
No, but look, I agree with when sis.
That's a couple of already called.
Sometimes you think about what you.
Because-
Sometimes you think about what you need to think about. Ne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Debs, kopazo walel code.
Ubra
Okay,
Ike is saying when you
Banqana
tell
abantu.
him
Yeah,
about.
don't tell him.
Yes.
When you
No,
tell
I
him,
won't tell him.
yes, that's what Ubraj
Yeah,
is talking about.
if I don't know.
My issue is that I want to know about your past within reason. I'm not saying Uti, I want to know Uti,
Thanks, Upa.
but I want to know tell me you dated person that I know in my space.
Okay.
There's nothing more embarrassing, guys. Ulethi umuntu wakho, you guys are hooking hands.
So you
that's
don't
all.
wanna
And you
learn
have
about
intro-
Elon
and you have
Musk
introduced him
because
ajikeni and wonke umjiki yamazi umuntu wakho. Hey, usizwe Dube, lapho usizwe is like this.
But now it
Hey,
says a lot,
Spanbani is like this.
but now it says a lot about
Hi.
the places where you hang around. Eh?
No, but I'm saying,
But totally-
you're saying you say cool. I'll give you an example. Ne? I came to Joburg late. What do I mean by late? I came after varsity. Some people studied here in Joburg.
Yeah.
So let's say umuntu wami ufunde UJ.
I'm all right when we outside. I'm tired. That's not.
No, that's fine. Bafike bamtinyela bafana UJ. Sure. Ne? Mina, I didn't come to Joburg and I'm in the rugby circles with the UJ boys.
Yeah.
And I find a sister from UJ and I think she's amazing because we work together. Ne? Saying and I'm going back to the boys. And bong, hey, this is, and I'm actually like, hey, chief.
Hey, chief.
Kubuhlungu now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bawam, let me tell you something.
Because I'm angithi fantasy bamshaya
Let me
by4
tell you something
A1.
about
Bamshaya bamgangbanga.
I will
I'm
tell you.
introducing them saying
Tina, the past matters
Aye.
in this way.
Aye.
I've dated women. I think about 3 women.
That's
Four lawyer.
No.
Four,
sorry.
Four.
Yeah. I'm trying to count. The problem I'm trying to count. 1 white, 2 coloreds, 1 black. There are 4.
Yes.
All of them, they were raped before my arrival. Actually, there are 5.
Yes,
They were raped because rape is prevalent in this country.
Yeah,
2
it is.
black.
That's true.
Yeah, abanye 2 coloreds, 1 white.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And each time this thing you know. Omunye akutshela ukuthi, you know what? And it becomes difficult to tell a person, don't talk about your trauma. Ask ukuthi mina this guy that I met, you know, he just gave me a whatever date, drug, whatever. But now, because now my emotions now are high, because I'm thinking defensively, I think attack. You know,
'cause
from
umuntu
school.
wakho lo,
Yeah,
yeah.
from esikolweni mina like mebathi
Sure.
mabathi nangu umuntu repile ngihamba phambili ngusayini off. So I'm thinking ukuthi le paramedics sithenga ama hitmen sishaya. Yabo or mfethu ngithi okay, case umuntu uthi hayi, it doesn't matter. You are abusing me. You are emotionally abusing me because now I'm there.
Kusho usisitshela wena.
Yeah, uthi no, but it doesn't mean it's where like now I'm invested now. I want to know where is this guy staying? Where is it? Sometimes, you know, in most cases, uyamazi umuntu wakhona. I said, no, this guy nje, you know, yeah, he dragged me. You know, mfethu asenze something. Bese umuntu athi, why were you telling me? No,
Guys,
it
mina,
doesn't matter.
man, what's I wrong? Ish, as I'm gonna
If
share.
I'm listening about the Stockholm syndrome, I'm battling to
man,
understand
I
the
want
Stockholm
to
syndrome.
share something and I want to find out if I'm wrong. I don't know if I should share.
Say it.
Khuluma ushaya imike.
So
Yini?
it's in the past.
Yini
So
problem?
I was
And
in
I was not-
varsity.
yeah.
I was in varsity, ne?
Ujinjile lwe.
No. I'm in varsity.
Yeah, back ginger emotionally now.
No,
As a man, when they rape your woman, now they rape
so
you.
I'm in varsity and I'm vibing with this one lady. We go back to her place and then Shama kissing her. She starts crying. Isa, what's happening? Hey, she tells me about her that she got raped. What? Ne? And she's like, Ish, but she wants to try. I must just be gentle and slow. I'm the first guy since that thing.
I hope you stopped.
Ngahamba.
No.
Ngamshiya,
Yeah, I would, man. Yeah, no.
I think
Yeah, it's difficult for guys.
ngavele ngathi ayi sisi
Those are topic guys abangakhulumi ngazo.
angidingi ukuthi and I was trying to but naye Fethu
Yeah, that's tough.
buka Fethu even after that I was just ngavele ngaghosta.
Mapara, that's why
I was wrong, eh?
You see,
No, but
trauma,
that's
like.
sad. That's
you see, that's one
I
thing.
think I umuntu wami kade ngayena umuntu wami
Tonight's guys, that's why I'm saying tonight's guys, those crimes, violent crimes, sexual crimes, we process them, differently, not even differently. We take them into our hearts. That's shy because even in your presence. That's why I have issues ngala majita Zimbabwe. The most are illegal foreigners. They are doing things that which are not common. Tena bekunabotsotsekazi. Kunezinto ezingenziwa, we frown upon you. Mothi mfethu nenze housebreaking. Man qeda rape futhi.
Yeah, no.
We stay away from you, But mfethu, most cases the relationship is never the same. These guys that will come into the house, babophu baba, ngentambo bambophe. And then you rape the daughter, you rape the mom.
In front of
and
them,
then,
man.
then what must happen after that?
Yeah.
You've killed this man.
you've killed
You've
this
killed
man.
the family.
Yeah.
You've
You
killed
know?
everyone.
And then most relations like that, guys don't talk about that. awabi mnandi abanye kuba ne-divorce from there.
Yeah.
You know ukuthi esane
umjiti uyazihenga boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but you
traumatic.
made them
Nah, umjiti
Just
uyazihenga.
too much,
yeah,
yeah.
can't-
I'm just,
Ngasidubulela.
but guys, asibuyele kimi, was I wrong, mfethu? Ukubaleka.
I
right.
think so. And I'll just say it now. You know,
You saying you was wrong?
yeah. For Ukbalega, and I'll explain. I think
No, not
the
ukuthi
thing
vele
is-
ngathi ngiyayi bathroom ngashaya ngaphuma ngewindow, but ngashaya istory sibandayo.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that the woman who gets raped, right? It's not her fault, but she carries a lot of
not her
shame,
fault. It wasn't her
right?
fault, yeah.
She carries a lot of that shame
Yes.
that she's damaged goods. Now nobody wants to, you know, be with her after that. Do you get what I'm saying? And you just confirmed it.
By
Like
ghosting
nobody
her, yeah.
is going to now take her seriously. Nobody's going to value her after that. Nobody's and she didn't go there and get herself raped.
Yes.
It wasn't her decision.
It wasn't her
But then
decision.
the thing is, now you just confirmed that low self-esteem that came as a result of the rape.
I was
Do you
meant
get
to-
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
meant to dump her, ne?
So yazini, like you were supposed to just restore istima sakhe a little bit.
By dumping her.
Yeah, a
mina
little bit.
bengizomhola.
No, but that's what she said I must do.
Yeah, no.
I panic.
I
mean,
think so.
She didn't say no. Let's not be intimate.
You know what?
Ngizomhola.
Let me show you. So no, but I was also 19. So now
Yeah.
kumbulo ukuthi there was a different mindset. This is the
Yeah.
first time I'm actually saying the story like
I was
live.
gonna give you a
I
different
never told
mindset.
any of my friends in varsity. Ngave usisi wakhala, washeka, ngavele ngathi yo. Mina ngathuswa ibehavior yakhe.
I-PTSD, right?
Because I'm 19. Uyashake uyakhala ngavele mana ngiqede ngiubrian.
Uyashake sibani.
Wakhala. So already that's already overwhelming.
Yeah.
Ukhumule varsity we are this generation is there's an ingrainment ukuthi if usisi seems like she's not there, forget the fact that she's saying no. If her body language is seemingly not positively yes,
Yeah.
that means it's a no.
Okay.
So now usisi there uyakhala.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey.
Right.
No, why?
I can't say
What usisi? No, what usisi? No, I want us to carry on, but I just need you to be gentle. Mina
Yes.
ngishawala ukuthi uyashake uyakhala.
But she
that's
already
how
told you what she needed you to do
He
in
can't
order
do this.
to.
He's 19. 19-year-old.
Yeah,
Don't do soft.
her body language. No, at 19, what did I know? At
I mean,
19?
soft.
At 19, I can do 10 strokes, I'm done. At 19,
10 stroke, what do you mean?
At 19, what do you know about
4,
6,
5?
7, 8, 10?
7, 8, 9,
What do you know at 19? Ah, if it's-
Yabathi ithe 1 2 3 and I came. Athi no it's all like 1 2 3 physical and then I came. Athi no it couldn't, I was so ashamed. Auntie Joe,
I
this
really
woman
paid.
she sent you saw me the message.
That lady is not attractive.
No, they saw me the message of
That
this.
lady is not
She could have been
No,
overly
this
attractive.
guy was
Overattractive,
this
man.
guy
She could be
was
overattractive
Could be
when
the
you fumble.
opposite.
usazokhula mfana. Yabona mfana
Yabona isex. Yabona isex ifunda kahle
usazothula omunye umuntu mfana.
Yabona wathi wathi 30.
Mawufaka ikondom inkawuzi yawo mayikhiphi yavuka.
Uba ngitshele why
And awumazi lo
Yabona
muntu.
30. By the time yabona as a man when awafika lapho.
Usazokhula
At
mfana.
30,
Mayikhipha
at
mfana.
30 usuqala osisi who are 10 years older and who are 10 years younger start looking at you. The body of a woman who's 20 and the body of a woman who's 40 is not the same.
Yeah.
And
think
her
they're the
needs
same, those two.
and her needs sexually also may not be the same.
I think
so
in
at
20 and
30,
40 ziyafana,
so at 30, no, a woman
20 and 40.
who's 20
Buza
and a
ku
woman
40.
who's
Yeah, bazi
40,
mina bu 40
their needs are not the same because they now know their bodies.
Their needs
A
are not the
40-year-old knows her body way better than a 20-year-old.
ozokutshela ukuthi le position yenza so
Yeah.
Who's 10 years now from now? Do you know your body better now than you did 10 years ago? Yes.
yeah.
So
for sure.
uyazazi ukuthi thintela idolweni uthinta
And you
iqaka.
probably know like more.
Uyazazi. So now when you are 30
exactly what
and
you
you
want.
intimate with a 40-year-old, the way she talks communicates she's confident in herself now. Lona 20 mhlamba usafuna ukuthi cishe light nani nani.
19 usha 10 stroke. That's
Ah,
the
mina
problem.
19 akazi next mina 19. Futhi 10 ngiyamupha mathi 10. u10 and lapho ushaya i-clubs 2 rounds of i-clubs before you
That's
think
private school. Mina
I am here to find a guy who will tell me. Let's say I go and I speak
That's
to
a private school thing, man.
Okay, I say to a guy who's
That's a
20.
former model
I
C
say to
school
a guy
thing,
who's
man.
29. Are you better in the bedroom now at 29?
It's
It's Louis.
Let's go to finger here.
No. If you were to ask a 29-year-old guy, are you better in the bedroom now at 29 or at 19? Which one will say I was better at 19?
Yeah, God. All I'm saying is.
When I do virgin,
What
when
I'm
I see
saying-
you at
what I'm
8,
saying-
man. I'm just virgin.
Here's my problem.
Uqala manje sex mfethu.
Sekasebenza.
Uqala manje sex sesebenza mfethu. Isimili tribal. No sex wayiqala i-tribal isimili. Thina mfethu sex sina sasiqala mfethu sabhanka i-geography. Sayiqala i-sex mfethu.
Ntwana.
Sayiqala.
Uyazi laba bantu.
Nomombozi uqala manje.
No, lona mfethu ukubuka nje ikhekhe. Mfethu ikhekhe yena wayisela. Afaka ama-eyes la embeseni. Kuthi buye, oh mfethu. At 19, you're still also figuring out your body as a human being. I'm still learning my body.
No, ekasa yikho lento le.
At 19, you get excited. Vele ngiqinile. Mayithinta usisi. Amehlo amakhulu. Akwazi nokuqamba amanga kahle. Once you get old, usukwazi ukushaya amanga.
Ukuthi bengiphethe
Yeah, ngisejimini. Shaya amanga. Also, at 19, you're excitable.
No, I'm with you. No,
And also, and more 19. Yes, ungathola usisi una photos.
Sure you don't need
But mangathi osisi abakhulile. Bazokukhetha point. Bazokubamba fast ukuthi
I
usahamba.
want to hear issue number 2, Ike.
Yes.
Number 1, I heard what you said. You guys spoke there about 2-3 issues. What is number
Akusawakhona
2?
mina phela sekile la.
Solo growth, ne?
Yeah, sekile
so
growth.
what is issue number 2?
No, I want to stay on this.
Already
thing.
we're being cancelled
And I
already.
want to ask ladies with kids. How must men, let's assume that you are single.
Yeah,
How must men without kids
approach you.
approach you in such a way that they can also feel comfortable with you and a city package that you come with? How do those men maneuver? Because I gave you a scenario and I know it was an extreme Papanyana scenario. But how must they maneuver? Especially if I'm serious about you.
Yeah. I'm actually in this situation right now,
Yeah.
currently.
When
So
I
it's
know.
very like, yeah.
Agana kids.
Yeah. And
Why
he's
you-
younger.
why-
But anyway.
And he's younger.
Yeah. But anyways,
Huh.
asikho lapho. The thing that I wanted to say is that this thing in our context, guys, it's you need to look at how did she become a single mother in the first place? There's a difference between somebody who is married maybe for a decade and then the father is still present and they are co-parenting and everything like that. And now she's a single mother and now she's dating and everything like that. There's a difference. Do you get what I'm saying? To somebody who maybe has 3 kids with 3 different fathers and she's just been single this whole time, no proper
3 kids, 3
relationships and
different
everything, you know?
fathers.
It's
Men.
different. Yes.
She's been making the wrong decisions, but it's fine. You can-
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, as a man, you need to do your due diligence to find out exactly how did she become a stepfather in the first place.
Wait, achieve what?
Which
You know.
one
To
do you
achieve
think?
what?
Which one do you think is better for the
what
man?
you're trying to achieve by that is to establish ukuthi wena, are you going to just become another one, or is this person a stable person generally?
She's not stable with 3 fathers.
You
and
get what
3
I'm
children.
saying?
Mama,
Yes.
Doesn't
can
matter.
Which is why the context
I chat?
matters.
Can I chat to
You know.
men that
Yes.
are gonna make a mistake based on what you're saying?
Yeah.
Guys, stay away from single mothers that have a very involved co-parenting dad.
Co-parent.
I wonder when you've got a very involved co-parenting dad on Jengam, I will always be on that woman's phone. Pinging her mina ngivele ngishaya video call makufuna mina noma yini uqhubele ingadi zami
Utoxic.
so nina nihlele ekamereni ninandakalisha video call
Utoxic.
no I want to talk to my kids play sports Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I might not see them but I want to chat to them and it's an agreement that we had before when uzofika wena bhuti
Lentsha le.
ne?
Yeah.
Mina, I see my kids when they're violent, I see them when they're choir. So mina, within the academic week, they might not be at my place, but I will see them about 3-4 times. Ne? And I'll drop them off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
mina no auntie si crandy because
Okay.
talks, bullshit. Nabo?
Yeah.
So already endlini nginomuntu. Endlini. Already these kids are dumb.
Yeah.
The securities all know me by name. Bafuna myself. So when I'm also figure empilweni yalo mama lo with a very involved Bali.
Yeah.
When I'm cheater, you must come correct. Mean if I was a guy, I'd prefer that you had a deadbeat baby daddy who's not in the picture. Ongalibe ezongihlukumeza, uzobuyakufonela, uyacheck ukuthi ingane idleni esikoleni iphasile, ireport, so that a deadbeat dad is not involved in our lives. I would rather date that lady. Even if there's 2 deadbeat dads, I think you've got 2 kids, even if there's 2 deadbeat dads, I'd prefer that versus if you have 1 child with a very invested co-parenting dad.
It's tough, eh?
Yeah.
Who is always there?
I mean, I've had a court.
Mina, I just want to say something. I just want to say something, guys. If people are separated, they also need to have ground rules about making sure that there are boundaries. What you can and cannot do when that person that you were with moves on and is now with somebody else.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Perfect.
There actually needs to be a discussion about what you can and cannot do, when you can contact them, how you can contact them,
as long as
the
you're with my
lines
kids,
of communication.
I call you anytime.
Do you get what I'm saying? No,
olden days-
but the thing is now that we're living in 2 separate households,
And then?
my household now has different rules.
But
You're not the head of
if
this
my
household
children
anymore.
Are there,
Yeah, your children can be here, but
Anytime.
this is not your household
then
anymore.
let the kids stay with me, Chief.
You know how traditional
on.
families solve that problem?
You know,
Magogo.
Once you get married, it's either these kids, they come to the new home, new father, this other one disappears completely.
Yeah, that's true.
Or lomntwana uyisa kagogo, uyokhulela kagogo.
Magogo is the best option for both of us once.
And
Yeah,
manje
once.
angifunde
So
ukuthi no
that's where we go and we meet.
Yeah, central
Yeah.
point. Chief.
Umakoko is the water hole.
I even heard, yeah,
Because
Mine is dead.
yes,
I even heard
beautiful.
one time
Oh,
that,
not beautiful. good
Beautiful.
dead, but like-
yeah,
Yeah, no, Dad.
Mike.
But
Oh yes. So mina into ngisho ukuthi hey guys, mina I've seen involved dads. They
Hey,
are
Chief.
forget a match. Practice. They live. So yes, they might not be at the house. But they do pickups and they do drop-offs.
Yes.
All the time. All the
one
time.
thing I've also realized is that Black people are not very progressive about this co-parenting thing, but I've seen it work
don't know
so
it.
amazingly in white families. Oh my goodness, I've
They are
seen
used
white
to it.
families where
They're used
the
to it,
exes are there at every birthday party, they're there even at weddings, they're there, yazin, and it's working.
And sometimes they're
people
swinging.
are able to people are able to be mature enough to know that it's about the children, it's not about your ego, it's not about your
I don't wanna
spouse
see the
and
stepfather,
your ex and what happened between you guys.
I don't wanna
It's
see
really
the
about putting
stepfather.
your differences aside
Or when
and
you
saying
came
this is
for these
about
children.
children. Do you get what I'm
just
saying?
came for the children.
Yes, you just
As a
came for the
stepfather, your
children.
job is for the-
That's it.
What
And
do
the
you
thing
mean?
about
The
it,
stepfather must come for your kids.
no. I'm
As a
saying the
stepfather, when your
stepfather.
role, you came to rescue these kids.
The reason
Well,
why I
go
said
on.
context matters and the stepfather needs to do due diligence is to find out
Women
what
are
his role is
delusional.
going to be. Because if the father is alive and is present, you don't have to be a replacement father.
Yeah.
It means that your role in that woman's life is
Yeah.
not to come in and to try and duplicate this man's role.
Yes.
You need to find your own niche.
I don't want you to find your own niche with my children.
No. Look, listen.
These are my
Basically, there are going to be
Refuse.
times when you are not there and he can just be there that time.
If those children are mine, I wouldn't niche me at all. You don't have to find anything new
But that's
in
your
relation to my
ego.
children.
That's your ego talking.
It's my children, yes.
But it's the children that are going to benefit.
Abantwana babo.
Okay,
know,
can I make an example? Can I make an example?
The worst thing.
What do you mean? These
For
are my
guys,
kids.
guys, even if I'm giving
What
us a
do you
tip,
mean?
there's nothing worse than dating a lady with kids.
No, Chief.
with aggressively invested
Yeah.
fathers, because these guys will pull any financial means.
No.
They will go kashabantu lana
No, Chief.
kaqweni. They will do whatever it takes for their kids.
Jola the
And the-
lady.
Jola the lady. Jola the
have
lady.
any relation with my children.
Jola the lady.
I agree. I think that
Hey,
you know
man,
what,
that's-
this thing
that
of
thing
trying to
makes me
take over
angry.
the family is where the problem lies, because you're there for the woman. You're not there
Yes.
for the children, especially if they have an active father. That means
Yes.
they don't need a father.
Yes.
But these children, sometimes
what
they're
I'm saying?
irritant to you. Even being a stepfather, sometimes these children, some of them, they are so not controllable because umudi sitse ali one ba ke rangwana wa montlung, and you cannot discipline ntwe ayutlu a o roma kwa ai batle ai senyamo. Some of these kids, they are very spoiled, uncultured, and then they make a living, Horrible.
hates-
Horrible. These stepchildren, they mess up. Many relationships were messed up by stepchildren. I'm telling you, you find that, I'm telling you.
Mina will be proud if umntwana
This is what I also wanted to just
Phela
say.
lento le.
If
And
before
then
you
they
get
find
into
Obaba,
that,
so it is a slow lane.
but before you get into that kind of a relationship, you need to also find out
And uyamposta nalomntwana wakhona. Umpostelani ngoba kasekho loya. Momposta kusho ukuthi no, you are posting imbewu yaloya. Deadbeat. And it's all to find no deadbeat. Ngibona ngibona lili ngipotsa
the
deadbeat.
thing is when you as
And
a
love-
good woman
and you choose
attract a
nomuntu
good man
omubi because
who
bekahamba
actually
ngephone.
wants to be invested in your whole life. You, your mom, your kids, your brothers, your
And bathi
sisters.
baba babi banali
So much
features
he's
strong.
invested in your package. Kanti khona
Uchuza usemshilowa, lo mntana ufana
Khona
nosemshilowa.
Khona uPenson.
Ulokuthi
Now
bundle
this
of
good
joy
guy
and
that you've attracted,
poster.
he also wants to go to
No.
Zita's basketball game.
Practices.
Hlangana nami.
Nange Christmas, nange
Mina
Christmas.
ngiyamkhudluza mina because
Ayikuthini wena man.
Nange Christmas uforce ukusifaka amapijama nalo mntwana lo ofana nosemshilowa. Sesibhizi lapha sipost into ze Christmas faka amapijama red and white. I'm not happy. And when you post lembewu lona phela I remember nami ukuthi oh there's umketekeke. You know. And come on.
Look, like,
and there's this thing that you said that you must do it diligent. To know how did you acquire these babies.
Yeah.
And it's very funny.
Doesn't
Women, the
matter.
diligent must happen on the
own
lento.
terms. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
but they don't want diligent. Why don't I have money? Did my parents
Yes, that's
die?
a problem, yeah.
Did I start alone? Was I fired from employment?
Yes.
We go all the way because we know, nice guys, we know with this world is unforgiving.
To men.
If we don't acquire, if value, money, whatever, that makes
nothing,
us
Chief.
productive, we are doomed. But women, they're delusional, and the women, they live in a world of no consequences. They think they can go through a whole phase and come back.
And be normal.
No consequences. Good,
Oh.
ta-da, I'm back.
I'm changed. I'm a Christian.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I'm born
ta-da,
again.
I'm back.
What the F? You bitch, I'm working 10 guys every weekend. Now you're back. So what the Lord must forgive you, we must also forgive
And the
you.
other women, they don't call other women,
Out, yes.
to account.
Yes,
See,
that's
nice
true.
guys, we call each other to account.
No, you don't.
Women,
No, you're not in our circles, we
How
do.
many divorces are
They don't.
initiated
Not in our
by
circles.
their
They
friends?
don't.
About Chomi,
Are
you
you also in our
deserve,
circles?
you deserve better, know your worth. See, nice guys, I've never met guys, man. I will tell. Another man to divorce. Even if
Never.
no matter
That-
that will never,
Sizokutshela
ever
ukuthi
happen.
Penson naso uyabheda mfethu lo mntana ugrand. Lo mntana ugrand. Women.
No.
Women, yes.
Fear,
yes.
it's
not a fear.
They want to men hold each other. That's why amachita masingaphuma manje ngishawana impama iqofa.
And the single women, they keep other women
Bhedela abanye
single.
amachita.
Never.
Sokushaya.
So sharper.
Sokushaya.
Sokushaya.
Yasikiyeke. Nina
Yeah.
passive aggressive.
Nina impintshi
Nina
zenu.
banamathemba
Ithi
wonke
Moses
la
impintshi zenu.
about insecure, masculinity, red flag, toxicity. They'll call you all names to defend nonsense.
Yes.
And
Women celebrate zodwa wabantu.
I'm telling
But
you.
I want to go back to the mothers. And unlike Ike, I want to be very clear. I'm not against men dating women with kids.
I'm not against men. There are those guys. It's like in a
saying
jungle. In a jungle,
Yeah.
there are lions and hyenas.
Yeah.
There are different roles.
Yeah.
For me, personally.
What are you?
Yeah.
A hyena or a lion?
If I
You just
may
make an example.
become a stepfather, I'll be
Yeah.
a horrible stepfather because
Yeah.
that's not my role. I was not born for that.
Are you a
role.
lion or a hyena?
There are
in that
guys who
example?
are good in me. I'm not born for that.
Are you a lion or a
I'm a
hyena?
lion when it comes to
Okay,
this.
so in your
I
example,
want my children.
in your example,
I want
the men who date women with kids,
They know.
are they lions or hyenas
swim
in your
in
example?
We don't know.
They can choose to be
Just take
hyenas
one.
or
You
whatever.
speak on the
I'll
Bible.
choose.
Now you're speaking
But
on
me,
your
I
yourselves.
prefer my own. My child will not feel good. I don't love him or her. Mangithi shut up. But long as so
Chief.
uyafeel ukuthi man mangithi hey shut up uyafeel ukuthi
Akusi
yeah it's not the fatherly love. And I mean I'm not going to come and explain ukuthi this umntana womfazi we baby daddy. I mean now uyayizwa lento le yakho ukuthi uma uyikhuluma izwakali kahle lento le. Mawuthi lo ubaba womntwana wenkosikazi yami. Marina is one and which I sound like. Listen to this one.
No.
Listen, nangeslungu. This is the father of my wife's child. Can you hear what I sound like? Nange Afrikaans. Listen to this one. It's funny.
It's the bar that may froze.
Yeah, it's the bar.
Also pass.
No mas
Oh,
explain. Marina is one and good lento le I izwakali. No mas ngomsebenzi. But manje abobani la?
No, mina again, I want to go
yeah.
against Bra Ike in the sense of I'm talking about my personal. I wouldn't mind dating a lady who's got kids.
I've dated many of them.
I'm saying Wuti, but there must be a way because I think Wuti, we don't educate each other. I'll give you an example. Ne? Yeah. So now we're in a serious relationship. Generally speaking, the mother is the primary caregiver. Ne? Therefore, she stays with the kids.
Yeah.
Tina, as fathers, no matter how invested we are the secondary. We get 2 weekends in a month. That's 4 days out of 30. So, Machida, if you are dating a woman who's got kids, that means she will always be with her kids.
Yeah.
Very.
Bossy, see, if you're dating a guy with kids, that means you'll only get to experience his kids 2 weekends in a month.
Yeah.
Already that dynamic
And that's
is very
if she's
different.
a good woman. Some of us have
No, but I'm just generalizing.
Some of us have met rubbish women.
Yes, I'm just saying generally speaking. So let's say we move in together. Machita, hear me out. If you move in with your partner with kids, just know that you're also moving in with the kids. Whereas, Sisi, if you're moving in with the guy with the kids, chances are you're not moving into the kids.
Yes.
So it's still going to be you and him.
Yeah.
And then every second weekend. So it's a different dynamic being a stepmom versus being a stepfather.
Yeah.
Stepfather means that you'll see the kids 80% of the time. Stepmother sees that you'll see the kids 20% of the time if you are lucky.
Yeah.
So we need
I'll
to
tell you.
educate based on that.
No, I'm not saying much. I can date you as a single mother. I will not marry you. I'll not have future plans.
his
And I know
future,
single mothers, they give sex. They're generous.
Every woman wants to get married.
No, most single mothers.
I got
they-
a gag
Yeah,
yesterday,
single
like,
mothers,
with
they
guys.
know how to satisfy a man.
Who?
You know, single mothers,
No,
they
no,
know
no,
how
no.
to satisfy
Yeah,
a man
we know.
sexually.
We know.
And yeah,
We do.
and they will not
proud.
starve. They will not
We are
starve
proud
you.
because
They will not starve you.
We don't starve. And Tina, you know what? That I always say, sorry, but not to step on it. Into bana, personally.
Yeah.
I've taught Indobana, you don't bring ingabano ekamereni. My mom told me, like when you grow up, bana noba xabana kanjani. If you are married or your boyfriend, noba ningaxabana kanjani. But
Mhlawumbe uyafika uyambona usekamereni nosisi
athi
abayi-5.
my mom, ilontuza azixabani zona. Make it a point.
Basadi ba no.
Asithi kade ufunda uhleli esofeni uyafunda kade sebenze ekseni eyoganga nasemini kade
She
yoganga.
won't give you.
So ntambama when you say ukuthi you can still go into the bedroom.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie. Okokuqala singabantu besifazane asifani ne.
Sure.
Bakhona abantu for me into yokulontuka yokukhweleta ndithi kukhweleta jealousy over
Yes.
ukushare.
Yes.
But my mind, I've programmed my mind. I think it's because of the experience and everything that I went through that
Yes.
indoda, at the end of the day, we are sharing everything on this earth, right?
Yeah.
Everything. We are sharing indlu ngoku.
Yes.
But there is one thing that esingafuni share.
Itotolosi.
Itotolos. And eventually, noba ngakufihlela, girl, uyatyiwa, nobutyiwa phi. Uyayibona?
Yes.
Uyayibona?
I'm saying you found out now. Now you found out ukuthi uboy weekend yonke kade busy.
2 hours before.
Kade busy.
Okay, let me give you this scenario.
ekamereni.
Let me give you this scenario.
Okay.
Ngizongibuza lo mbuzo ndibuza wona.
Okay.
One day, I was pregnant. My baby father is the same father. I went to her house, ndingachongo, and I found out ehleli no girlfriend engamaziyo. Ndathi wathi uyamgxotha ndathi akho mntu uzohamba. Sizolala apha. And if wena mna if ndiyakufuna, probably sometimes when you are pregnant uba wild uyifuna apha. Ndiyayifuna. Masishintshane akho mntu uzolala ezantsi sizolala
Yazi wena ngikhumbuza omunye umuntu engengazwana naye la kuma early mid 2000.
Man, she should be.
Right?
No.
Wait, I don't understand. Man pride.
Most people don't believe this happened.
Man, uthi usisi.
No,
Yes.
she should be
Man,
on camera,
so No, don't be on camera. We're not saying people's names. No one must be on camera. So you're saying one day you are pregnant with
Let them
you're pregnant. Yeah. You go to your man.
Yeah.
He
To find
is,
them on your mouth.
he is at his girlfriend's place.
Engayazi that I don't.
Yeah,
know.
you don't know. You go and you confront them.
I didn't confront.
What do you do?
I went there. Yabana ndiyakufonela.
Yeah.
Awufumaneki efonini.
Yes.
I'm stressed. I'm like,
You
fuck.
confirm.
So you
I
go.
know apuhlala lakho ndiyakwazi kokweni.
So then you go to this girl's house.
Boy, kokweni. in your
Oh,
house.
to the guy's house, and he's
find
with the
a-
girl.
Yeah.
Mangifika uhleli nomuntu and banethezekile. Hey, show them.
Bahappy. So then you join them. Then there was the three of you guys, and then you said no one is going to leave.
Yeah,
Yes.
no,
And if
because it
you-
was late.
We are all just going to spend. And should you want him,
But not you haven't heard this before. What do you mean?
ekhona lo.
Yes.
Yes.
Husband.
Na makafuna ngale
Ndiyanika.
nalo nika ngapha nanga.
But so unfortunately, he never done that.
Anye
But
ungabhonyela wena.
zangucele.
No mara ungabhonyela wena. Bakubambile. Maybe pregnant kayi.
Mina mfethu mina ngiphile nabanye abantu mfethu. Mina bengihamba nawe nabantwana.
Mina ngitheni kodwa.
Mina ngeke
But
ngathola
ngitheni?
nomunye umntwana mfethu. Lo bekangitshela kathi yazini baby. Namhlanje ngisizwa kahle.
Sure.
Ngicela nje ukhethwe iwanda ngabangani bami.
Oh.
Yabo. And one day ngihamba nechomi yakhe vele.
Bra, Aki.
She said she's not feeling well. We had a
Guys, that's
party.
also part of this show is
No, but ngeke
No, I
ngithi
was
inyama
okay.
ezizwe.
Qualify. I was young. I was young.
No, but it was the situation. And when ngikwazi ukuvumela umuntu wesifazane.
But maybe because you are
ahambe
pregnant
ebusuku.
and angithi kuthiwa sometimes it affects
Xa ilimala
hormone
imali.
and what yasazi.
Ama-hormone aba high.
But would you do that if you weren't pregnant? As an example.
She would.
Let's say umuntu wakho uyamthanda, uyazama ukumfonela, he's with a girlfriend.
No, she's
Do
thoughtful.
you think you might
She's reasonable.
you think you might be able to do that?
No, imagine
now,
umntana abantu kumele ahambe
not being
ebusuku
pregnant?
alimazo igebengu.
I thought so.
Yabo.
Akho mntu uzohamba.
Akukho umuntu
But
But
ozwa.
do
Yeah.
you think you could do that now?
Now. Yeah, I can. Mhlawumbe nikiwe kuyafana. Fuck.
Women they don't process it the same as us.
And
You
it
know,
does.
Beck, it's only femininity that messed things up. Women used to pride themselves. No meshada. Atunkhethe kwabaningi. You've chosen me amongst men. The feminism introduced this thing, you know. Yeah, abondoda must, you know, masculinity. So it messed up our world. You know, and now we live, you know. This femininity. Yes, I faka nabo alphabet community. You know.
Did you hear the story about wafika wahlala phansi wathi akekho ohambayo?
I didn't
Mina
even.
if makungisuka ukuthi ngiyakufuna brazo
Yeah.
ziyabuya. And might nosisi nawe uyafuna.
And next time we went to the girl's house, sihambe sincokola, and people would think we are mad.
It's so nice. You know, it's so nice. You know, it's so beautiful when you find. I mean, I like it, not to be honest, that if there's no need to fight. You know,
There's
it's
no
so nice
need,
when you have your
because-
women getting along as sisters. You know.
You know what? When I put in there, at least it's a At the end of the day,
Yes.
Debs, at the end of the day,
Yes.
that this is the truth. This is the reality. That I don't think singabantu nje general all the we are siyafuna ukuyithetha lenyana. Guys, at the end of the day, we're gonna share each other.
Each other ngapha nangapha. Like the girl is gonna get chowed, the guy chows.
And 100 years from now, we are all dead. All this won't matter.
I
So
mean,
let's
guys,
just
I mean,
have-
I mean,
So if we're not,
Let's just all have fun.
No, I struggle to accept.
100 years from now, we are dead, bro.
I'm
Beba
not-
naba-
It's fine.
I'm not that mature to accept ukuthi nomuntu wami uyadliwa.
In front of you.
Eh?
In front of you.
No, I'm
In
just not.
front.
I'm not mature enough to accept that.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
No, we are a man. When you're talking from a man's
Man's
perspective.
Yes, I'm not gonna say ukuthi manje la ngikhona umuntu ngiyamtracker. No, awumazi phela umuntu wenzani.
Yeah,
But
no,
for
we
me,
won't track
because
him.
when I see you seem as if you have come to peace and terms ukuthi abafana bayaganga nabosisi bayithola into zabo la bayithola khona. It seems like you're at peace with that. I am not at peace with the girl part.
mna
girl
bhuti ne.
Why parts though?
No, ukuthi mina I'm a boy, so I know what other boys are up to. I'm not a girl, so angihambi ngilandele ukuthi osisi benzani. So, but
Mna
osisi
into
bayazi
ndifuna
osisi
ukuxela
benzani.
yona i-one.
Sure.
Into ethi noma you are not at peace with it, noba you are at peace with it.
Yeah.
That's a reality.
Ukuthi osisi bayadliwa.
Ukuthi eventually umuntu wakho bazomtya and uzobukhona nawe.
Ngizobe ikhona kuphi?
Yo.
Like I mean uzobukhona uzobuphila
Oh
ungafanga.
ngizodlelwa mhlambe
Uzodyelwa because
ngiyarecorda ngiyabamnemba.
Because abantu yabona lento ithatha ngibhudi athi yena akafuni bani bazeleyo aba 10 right? But if you look at the like I don't know how to put this.
No, you're telling the truth. Abantu bayadliwa la ngaphandle. You know, mina
Lalela uthi ubhuti akafuni mntu namntana, right?
Yes.
And for me ndihleli apha I'm like, oh man, I'm very decisive, right?
Yes.
But I'm like, bruh, kukhona abantu abangenabantwana but bagcwele abortions left and right center.
yeah, I don't know.
They do abortions.
If I don't
and
know.
uzodibana naye eyelo, right? And ngeke azale. Uyayifana nto ndishoyo uzozala mhlambe ngoba ulontukile
IVF la.
IVF but guys into endizama uyithetha I'm not saying abantu abatshakile bayenzi bakhona abantu aba-honest bakhona abantu aba-loyal but at the end of the day
General.
into endizoyithetha iyi-one
Yeah.
kukuba be it uyayamkela or awuyamkeli
Yatyiwa.
umntu wakho uzawutyiwa they're
Now
gonna
we are
chop
voting.
You know, as a guy,
Thumbnail,
man, as a
utyiwa.
guy, as
kaloku ngoku we're in an environment whereby kutyiwa
Don't dance,
nabafazi.
no, as long as you don't know, as long as you don't know, Mina, what I'm saying, women, there are things that I cannot control. They are beyond me. Yazifana nani?
Not too strong.
The other time I said most people fought me. There are certain jobs
And I can't fight
industries where you know ukuthi badliwa abantu la. Yabo. Like umuntu osebenza kamasipala.
Sazotsho.
Umuntu if you meet a woman, she's an actress, she's a DJ, she's a musician. Ama probabilities badliwa maningi.
Umuntu hayi arabathu bamasipala bajiyo.
Bajiwa. Okuningi bawo.
Serious.
In the main, kamasipala mfethu penti pants.
We can hear you down the mic.
Now we entertainment.
Uthi kwamasipala ithiwa Penty Party.
Yeah.
Penty
But
Party.
man,
And all
there are
over
certain
the world.
jobs. There are certain jobs where you know, Uguti, women here are promiscuous. It's like school teachers. School teachers are known for being promiscuous. Nurses are known. I'm a nurse, they are known for being promiscuous. And kunomunye manje wangilwisa athi I must retract. Mangithi, most guys who own a law firm, candidate clerks, they normally employ people that they fuck, they want to fuck, they have fucked. You know, because you work longer hours and the people get to, you know, bond and be close. But there are certain jobs where you know, if umuntu wakho is security, you know, mfethu kuyanyiwe, if umuntu wakho traffic cop bahamba bayi2 nomjita, normally bayajolana. That's why ama traffic cop mongwakumisa ku roadblock, uthi shela lo wentombazana, ahamba nalo wendoda, lo uyakwata, amaphoyisa, charge office bamqala lela abatrainer khona. Amaphoyisa, mfethu kuyafiwa lapha ya. So in most cases, you know,
umuntu ungazodliwa kulomhlaba.
Kuyadliwa la.
So wonke umuntu uzodliwa masivele siyamkela.
There are
And the
certain
more
jobs.
siyamkela no siyadliwa mntasi. No guys.
Uspane Pick and Pay. Ushayithela la.
No. Lalela ndikuxelela.
Tell
Guys,
her
wait, you guys are having too many conversations. On that mic, there's a chat. There's a chat. We need to decide. Please finish your point, because Larbulano.
My point is, noma uyithela eShoprite ziyadlula lentwana zamaphulo ziyaswipe. Yasibheka umuhle kanjani bake bakutshela ukuthi umuhle hey uyangichaza wena semthathile. And lapho ba exposed because bad die. Yabo. So there are certain jobs you know ukuthi hayi la awuphepha. But as a man,
what job then can you do?
You know, most people, you know, people who are not easily accessible. I think female doctors. Because female doctors.
I have friends,
no, doctors normally, I think women, they marry up. You know.
We're not talking about marrying, we're talking about uknem.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, because when you as the man, you could be a millionaire, but njobushile sha umjita we Uber. Angithi sikhuluma ngokushaya, sikhuluma ngo-marry.
Yes, but no, I've never known or heard of doctors, female doctors being promiscuous in the men. You know.
Hayi guys yeke lento ngithetha bayatyiwa mntasekhaya
My school teachers-
and remember
Ukuthi school teachers don't have standards. I'm telling you, female school teachers don't have standard. Go west makafundise primary. La fundisa abantwana abancane nengqondo yakhe yayehle lingane nabantwana.
Hayi bo bro, that was a cancellation.
Bayascreama lapha.
Siyacancellishwa.
Angithi ujwayele ukuthi thulani. And no, nengqondo yakhe lingane nalabantwana. Fana nabo nurse. Le ntwana lezi. Kuna le ntwana lezi. Mamela kuna le ntwana lezi. No, ukhantola ubani. Ivar le ntwana unurse mfethu kuna le ntwana lezi ezinye mfethu amagenzi abo mechanic lokuthi sister akazi umuhle kanjani. Yini wena? Uyangichaza sister. Semshayile. So there are certain jobs. But I remember if I'm teaching class like sub A.
So abangama clerk in law firms, teachers,
ama PA
nurses,
angaka ama PA mfethu
PAs.
akidla namalento. Nama principal wabo ama PA.
Yeah, naye the lumchita lo
No,
lawyer.
but not necessarily.
The lawyer.
Nanga i-judge.
Umasipali, Penson.
Judge le yeah.
Yeah. A whole judge is a man.
I-judge phela
He's
naye
a man
implicated le
mfethu.
judge.
La kunabantu khona mfethu. Kunamanye ama jobs kuyi high risk. Like mina mfethu umuntu athi mfethu I'm a model, I'm an actress. Sengiyazi mfethu mina I've seen it. I was in the acting space for a long time. Niyashoota la for 3 months. Makumuva kuyochuna enye set uthola ispan somewhere uthola indoda yalapho. Now uthola umfazi walapho kulo set. Hlala kumuva kanjalo.
Amachita.
Nasehollywood uma
Do you
ngebheka.
remember was it the London Olympics where the condoms finished?
Yeah.
In the
Yes.
Yeah.
thingy? Because the athletes were just nine each other.
Labantu
one.
bazogijima kanjani bashana ngenkawusi.
Phela.
Mara phela ama condom.
Serious.
Even there are certain jobs like fana na kusoccer.
In the students,
Yabona
not in
kusoccer.
the athletes.
They said good. Like, that's why if you remember, World Cup 2022, Korea, Japan, there were these footballers' wives, abo Beckham, the Spice Girls, and all that. They went there. They said they are there to go up kata because they know what they are prostitutes. They say it is in the culture of football. You know, which when they are camping, they'll bring in prostitutes, but they don't tell. You know, they're not open.
I know
About that.
certain athletes who
Then there's a budget for that.
Their wives have to travel with them. Their wives have to travel with them. Like it does if they renegotiate new contract, if their wives have to travel with them because they know Gucci. This is the bag, bro.
Yes.
No sisi lana bayafika senishaya imali cocaine senza senelokho
Thatha
awusavuka ekseni awusaya ku training. So mina fanele ngibe khona ngugade.
Yeah.
There's many women that say I need
Yeah.
this is my retirement.
Yeah, but my basketball, you can see what is happening.
Basketball, the moms are the ones that say I'm going with my son.
Yes.
And we're going to be in a same room, 2 beds with my son.
Rather.
Because I know, because my son is
Anyeke
21.
vule, yeah.
He's 21.
Uzoshama around I-10.
He's making $10 million.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, sis, laba ba no 50 balama vulture.
Yes.
Yeah, but so the mothers are like, nah, I know these women.
But I'm
Ngihamba
honest-
naye lo makuthiwa kuyodlalwa eLetha ngikhona. Miami ngikhona. Maye club nginayo club.
You cannot prevent certain things ngumuntu wakho ukuthi because awunayo 24/7. Mara kunamanye ama job nawe kumele ube attentive noma unesikhathi. Mina ifana umuntu amanga ngathi une personal trainer of a man. Gym. Personal trainer because they're making sensual moves. And along the way kuba nama feelings even nama movements. It's like
Penson.
do his movements lokuthi stretch and le mbuzi leni imenza some exercise anzima ukuthi I need a massage. You know angeke bra wami. Nini lokuyambamba bamba. Ifana nomuntu wami bathi dance. I wouldn't be comfortable because as you dance, you develop feelings. The way ngibamba ngakhona, the way the movement,
dancing,
the look, the whatever, all those things, they trigger you.
Trigger.
You know.
So manje
Ngisabothengo baba, nginokumbheka so. Ngithi la uyalunga lo muntu yazi. And nginokumbamba iart yabo.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're acting the part. Ukuthi no, yabo you're in love. You must act like a and that thing igcina sokuyi-reality.
So manje umuphi kumsebenzi ke that osisibethu
Abudokotela
that was very quickly.
Doctor is a lie.
That was
It's a
very
lie, it's a lie,
quickly
it's a lie.
nje said.
No,
ukuthi
ngeke
that's
senze
out.
into eyi-one. Mina ngithi, you know, as a man, you're always vigilant. Like mina for an example,
You have to.
akunabhari mina ezongishaya kukuthi ngibonile in advance. Yazi kuneyawuthi ezinjani ukuthi you allow your woman to have a friend, a male friend. I mean, that won't fly with me. You know, because I know eventually what's going to happen. You know, I'm careful with into ezinjengalezo.
So what do you think about male female friends?
Female friends, men.
Do you have female friends?
I don't have female friends. Men are like, women.
Debza has female friends.
Women that I've befriended.
Debza has female friends.
Women that
Nah.
I've befriended, many
Me
of them
also.
I've slept with them.
Me.
You also have female friends.
A lot of them.
Brian kutheni?
Many women who are my friends, I slept with them. Because I don't befriend a woman, Jay. I would befriend someone I'm attracted to. Sometimes you find which I've been friend zone. I wanted this woman, Or sometimes she's my friend. I'm now afraid man, to initiate. But if she would initiate, I'm not going to say, why are we doing this? We've got a man. I'm going to hit you, And women, they become vulnerable to this guy. I'm having problems. And one day she's crying on the shoulder. The eyes connect, they kiss. And what's going to happen? As a guys, Tina, we are always waiting for the opportunity. We are not wired to be friends with women.
Are you
I'm a friend now.
Friends
What is the benefit of a woman friends to you in my life? What is you want helping him out or you help me?
Man, I want to hear Ghost. You say you've got female friends.
Yeah, I do. But I'm younger though.
No,
So some of them are either from high school or through. Okay, it's true that some of them are exes that became like friends. Maybe one or two.
Do you chill? So Guti, here's the thing. I get confused with the term friend because for me a friend is someone where I can be vulnerable around.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's how I view the word friend.
Yeah.
It's someone where if they call me at 2:00 in the morning and they're in trouble, I must attend to my friend.
Yeah, I have that friend. Yeah.
So it's not a title I take.
Even
lightly.
Mike has that, man. Shasha. There's
Yeah.
no way
I
he doesn't
have
have a female friend.
I don't have a female friend. I don't have a female friend.
Plan.
I don't have one female friend.
Nah, I mean, I have one.
Yeah, but I don't have a single female friend.
Ngeke. Angeke small. No. Never. No, re gotse kaofela problem akere. Ha se tsetsa hore
Is she not attractive?
no. Eng? O montle, but a ke mmone jwalo. Ke bua hore khona le tsang fete wa khona go la le bona.
No, I'm
Ntho wa
only because
bona.
you pila camera. You won't say why are you doing this.
Angeke.
And not to put her in a position or else I'm shy you bar.
Angeke.
Uzokubeka in that position
I
ukuthi
can
what's
belela
wrong with
lady.
you?
I have to ke emergency. No.
Mthola can say what?
Ba ikenyetsang le no ba hlanya.
No, but okay, I'll give you an example, ne? And this is a deep example. Let's say your friend is depressed. Whoever your friend is.
The female friend.
Your friend. When I use the word friend. Uchafika lapha eplekini yakho uyakhala useshaweni uyakhala.
Ufake itawule emhlophe.
Yabona? Mina sithi ngifonela wena mfethu. Angithi phela usudepressed uyahlanya khanda usebenza. Mina ngithola ngiyaqubula eshaweni. Qubula eshaweni ngithela ngevodka phuza la wena.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Sambe sesamzozo sovuka. Yabo? Nganami phela ngithi.
Yeah,
Yabona? Angindaba ukuthi you depressed. Now let's say kufike umuntu othambile onjalo uyakhala udepressed
Image that time.
imade.
Sure.
Now I have to go there uyakhala eshaweni unqunu uyakhala. Angithi phela eshaweni ugqokile anyway. Mayithi ngiyawubuka amanzi mfethu amanzi ayawala. Phela umuntu esifazane mfethu yazi umuntu esifazane akakhandawanga nje ngathi.
Yeah.
Mayithi ngiyawubuka amanzi mfethu.
Ayazi
Khona nesimela yazi umuntu esifazane.
Allow him to get into the shower.
Udepressed uyakhala ungifonela ngoba udepressed. Yena udepressed. Yena udepressed. Angithi nawe ngifonela udepressed.
Angithi ayazi lanto uthetha akokhala.
Hayibo mina I've had my friends call me. Hey dog, I'm like uyakhala mfethu. I'm not going to things dog.
Uyashawa ngena la ngitotoloza.
No, mfethu mangithi ngiyafika. No, not totoloza. Uchafika mfethu uhlele ekamereni mfethu uyakhala unjithi ugqoka iBVD. Uyakhala.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, mfethu yini manje? No.
Let's go to some meat.
No. Yabona. File ngithi wena vula la brandy.
No, that's true.
Ngithi Royal Hotel.
Yeah.
Sambe khona soyibona lapha. Yabo? Mjida wami. But manje usisters uthi I'm gonna mayithi ngiyafika lapha udlalise ibrand ephinde. Ngenze njani? Yabona? Because when I say friend, I need to be strong enough regardless. I'm your friend, you slipped in the shower, you broke your leg. Ne? You call your friend, I must be there, your leg is broken. Fangiqubule ngisho unqunu. Ngokisa esibhedlela, unqunu mos. Kodwa mawuthi uyasleep mfethu unqunu no sisters.
Angifake thawulo boy. No.
Phela ithawula
We are guys, we are thinking sex 24 hours. We are forever thinking sex. That's how we are made.
unzima mfethu.
We can have sex every day. Tina, we have sex even kuma awkward hour. Even if a woman she's having a vulnerable moment or she's having a painful experience, I'm horny. There's another guy. He said, no, this guy said, we are coaching. Wano awela ko tipi komponting. Are you this woman? She was crying around her. In fact, at same time. Answer yo. At in fact, nikitso and this woman, when they tumble la, them sound ponzi. Them tell me a call I'm fed. At Magaloga call I'm fed to. At I couldn't hold myself.
Yeah, I meant
I was horny. We are guys. We are guys. But and the women become surprised out of nowhere.
It's
normal for us.
When you even know some discipline. Some will say Jimmy or whatever, you see a stranger pick and pay. You're not Penson. You guys just speak so much shit on that podcast. Yeah. You guys are quite much so much chips la nama noodles la. Ubhizo yakuthethe pick and pay uyakubuka phansi phezulu yakubuka. Uzumbuka ukuthi azwena nje ngavele nje la kuma noodles.
Nje kunyiwe la.
La once.
Quick and hard.
Ethi yakuphaphela nje ukuthi ngifuna ukutshengisa ukuthi wena ngakwenzani. Angisho ukuthi siyakwenza. Sengiyasho ukuthi the mind of the man into show bra Ike. The mind of the man is not.
I think I'll tease in a constant state of bonyelo.
Because first mina leto ngayibona kushona time boy. Kushona time. Abantu bayakhala. No, phela ukuthi bayakhala abantu nami ngihlile yabona ngizenzayo yabona. And bafika okay. No man, it's okay. It's all right. Azange boy, but bangithinta manje ngithi hayi wena uyongithinta lana mfethu ngishonelwe manje ngithinta. So bazongikhalisa, bangikhalise bangikhalise kahle.
Shukuthi la ikharafu la ile cherry la.
Phela ukuthi simakhalisa boy, akakukhalisi njengamajita yabona. Amajita ayihard intwana futhi. Qonda ndoda. Usisi mfethu ufuna ukuthi
close.
Ufuna ukuthi ethathe lento le pain. Yabona mfethu osis general angikhulumi ngomuntu wakho. Osis generally if she cares for you and she sees that you're in pain, it's almost like she wants to remove the pain from you. She wants to take. So my zegwena ethi ish mthobe singiyaxolisa ushonile baba yakho. Ish lapho lana mfethu ne energy yakhona ni le way ekhuluma nayo mfethu manje fa kube friend wami loyo.
And then now as a man mina mawuza kimi mfethu depressed mina ngiyakuzwa ukuthi depressed mawu depressed uyakhala mina ngicabanga ukuthi mangamshana umntana uzoba right. I must fuck this woman. Should be okay. I'm thinking that way, and most guys think that way. Most guys, when a woman comes to you, she's crying, my granny just pass on and all that. I'm thinking, no, I need to fuck her. She'll be okay.
No, bro.
No, but can I agree?
Can you agree?
Yeah.
As a female.
Okay. Am I telling a lie? When a woman is crying,
you won't agree.
You say when a woman is depressed, now you think about fucking her so that the depression can go away.
I think certain ways how Ike is saying is like a man's mind is different.
No, we agree with that.
So maybe there will be occasions where maybe she's at her most vulnerable where he's saying she's depressed, but now I'm thinking about getting to the next space.
No, but Ike is saying he's recognizing her depression in order to finish the depression and end it.
I get in. That's different for me, though. That's different for me. I don't agree on that one.
So when you say you agree with Ike to a point,
no. Okay, to a point of?
No, ukuthi nje khona la umuzwa khona.
Yes, but ilontuka ikona okay, I think diphila kakhulu nabafowethu and nabafana no put. Let me put it like that. I think as a man naturally ngendlela abadalwe ngayo to them sex is like a food ukuthi xa ulambile uhambe uyokutya. Yebona ingqondo yabo is wired to that thing.
Because you must kubusisa.
And ke ngoku Tina we don't understand because when I'm vulnerable sometimes it happens that sometimes ukhona igame uqonba namhlanje ndine stress ingase ndidla ukuthi kuludlwabevu
yini udlwabevu
into ezangamandla isikhukhula ngase ndibophelelwe kwilonto
ku-headboard
botchinyawo like
keep stress go
thatha wena
anditye after that izovuka
khona uzothi iphume lento
zikhona istress ezinjalo
esidinga nje leyo nto
uqonda like I always xa ndibhala ku Facebook ndithi andishi ba into ndithi ndirhala abangakithi bandirhala udlwabevulwayo today emntwini ongazundicenga not softness hardcore
azilento azichawuna ubusisiwe wena uthi uyafika nje endlini uvele nje ushaya ibrand engaka ungabuza umuntu angithi yena ubhizi uzenza umuntu otype ku laptop uvele nje uthi gqo njengopopeye manje spinach udididididi utheni hambele kamera ungilinde yes
why you ndlindise camera why ungangiqalisa abapha
lalela wena lalela ngizwa ngawo hambe kamera ungilinde wena oyiwa shamshedulukile lapho siyahamba usefridge usiyobona ukuthi yini uzoyifudumeza ke yena uyabhizi uyaphefumula
It's like that. So, I'm thinking that way. Ukuthi nje umntana makalento makane stress automatically.
not every time not every time
No, automatically lo mntana lemele ngimoil. Mangamoil izoba grand. That's how I think. You know, and there are some women. I once met a woman who came back to me. She was my ex. She came to me. Ike, one thing that I like about you, you're straightforward. When I was with you, you didn't love me. You just wanted to fuck me. I want you to fuck me. You know, like you don't care about me. Yeah?
That's true. Some women like
that. You know, so she comes to me. Ati, you won't lie to me. You won't tell me what you love me and you don't. You know, and I just continued. You know. So sometimes, people prefer that.
Ike, you're a very bad role model.
No, it's fine. I'm not a role model. I'm a model.
International.
I'm a model without a role. I was a model without a... Look at me. Look at me. I'm a model without a role. I'm a model without a role.
International.
I'm an international model. On Billboard. Bah! Most people are my influencer manje. They used to be my extras. We were the influencers before the influencers. You know, so siyaku-oila thina. And amanye amangala labantwana laba futhi abalahlile manje. You know, eqaleni ngey'khathi zethu bongahamba mfethu, phela 2 years ungakashaya umntwana okuyi-8 9 manje labantwana sebadliwa bosikomota, they are so free. Badliwa mfethu nemfene nje yamshaya lo mntwana lo. Mfethu, look, like, let me tell you something. Abantwana eqaleni ekazi bebangadliwa amakhalanga.
Yini?
Amanyasa namakhalanga.
That's true.
Kalanga
Foreigners.
is a certain tribe.
Foreigners.
No, but Kalanga is a certain tribe in Limpopo. You need to be careful as well.
Most Kalanga they are in Zimbabwe, Angola, Botswana.
That's xenophobic.
Yeah, I'm not xenophobic, but I'm saying, in the townships, back in the days, foreigners didn't sleep with local women. It's only now, sibona manje. And ngathi qale ngani le Eastern Cape.
I know ayike ngoyasigezela.
No, Eastern Cape. When I went to varsity in the Eastern Cape. I grew up in a very guys. I'm not xenophobic like I.
Xenophobic and xenophobic ngoku.
I'm not talking about foreigners. I was talking about my own things.
Uthatha ngathi xenophobic ukuthi why ngingasifuni?
Oh, izwana ngithini? Yabona mina. You didn't even give me a chance to talk.
Vele lento leqala.
You didn't even give me a chance to talk.
Ayikho lonto. Yonke into iqala phe khona.
Iqala phi? Iqala ngana.
I haven't had a chance to talk about this.
Yazi eNatal.
Mana sisi ya.
No. Mna into endisho ndithi mna
one group no Ike by the way.
Senibapha nabantwana. Thina amaforeigner bodliwa thenga amatshwala babaleka abantwana.
No, but Ike, let's just be honest. Yekani uba ningafuna ukuthetha. Uyabona thina bantu, I'm not tribalist, but maxhosa to be specific. Njengoba usithi wena isuke iqale ukuthi into yamagrigamba. Ayiqalanga ukuthi.
Sibone ngani lokushini.
Mamela. Into endifuna uyithetha i1. Xhosa girls or Xhosa hands, when they love.
Yeah.
We can stick by one man as long as one ends up everything that
Xhosa
you want to do.
Xhosa women love. Listen, Xhosa women, beautiful. Make no mistake. I remember even at school, we used to go to Xhosa schools.
No, we do have boundaries.
Beautiful. But Xhosa women, they've got a problem. In the main, you generalize again. It's okay to generalize because I cannot say... we cannot say not all when 90% are like that. More Xhosa women, they confuse promiscuity and being street smart. They are vocal. I normally draw a parallel between Basotho woman and Amaxhosa. Basotho, they can be promiscuous in the main, but they are calm about it. They are, respect. Xhosas, they are vocal. Which I don't want this, I want this. They are vocal. But ubuhlava babo buhlangane namadoda. Ubuhlanga bamadoda nje bukutafula amadoda.
Wait, you make a good point. Because the way I grew up in Newcastle, in Newcastle, how it is now, Newcastle now is notorious for ukfeba. And I'm like, I'm not saying there wasn't ukfeba back then, but now it's almost like they are loud about it. Yeah, but because back in the day, as a woman you could sleep with 50 guys, but you hear.
But we'll tell you.
Now you sleep with 50 guys.
Kanti kuzondikia mahala njani?
Iqale ngani lento le yaboma allowance?
Uthene undikia mahala ubuzondikia nani?
Awudliwa mahala but bona like
wait, what do you mean udliwa mahala? Ufuna ukukhokhelwa ikeke?
I'm so confused.
Kanti nani enjoy ku sex?
Man, yakukhelwa sex.
Puti?
Ngiyabuza.
Nami ke ngikhokhele
Akho ukhokhela sex apha.
Ngiyabuza,
But kaloku
Khokhela ntoni during sex? Okay. If
no,
you are both
ngikuphi
having
imali
sex.
because uyangicela ukuthi ngikuphi imali, but njoba usifaka ukudla umuntu nemali
I'm so
ngiyayikhokhela.
confused. What are we talking about?
I'm saying like let's say your partner
Says
says
can't travel
your
for
partner uyamthanda ufuna ukwenza ikhanda ucela imali ekhanda, that's one session.
I want to hear what goes to 10. Are you saying you must be shamboked and you must be given money?
Yeah, it's fine,
But
guys.
so-
Ndinika imali.
No, but now in this sexual transaction or this commotion, aren't women enjoying? I'm also giving you enjoyment. I'm getting enjoyment.
My
But
enjoyment.
yours comes with pay. I must also pay on top of that.
No, but I'm a receiver.
There's another woman.
You're a receiver. You're enjoying.
I'm a receiver, I'm a woman.
Are you not
This is
enjoying?
teacher, ne? So kumele unike imali.
For ini. We're in a crisis in this country.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but ndiphi imali. Amadoda.
So when I moved to Grahamstown,
I'm so confused.
Mamela thungukhumbuza yabona
Yeah.
ehilpo.
sure.
Thina qala yabona ukuya ehilpo kudala ngoba
Say, I'm a celebrate.
90s. Bona ukuthola labo sister labo uthi uyamshela athi hayi ngithanda kanibhuti mina ndiyadayisa. Athi ngithanda ndiyadayisa. Or mawuthi uyamthola athi hayi ndiyasebenza bhuti. Uthi hayi mawusebenza nami ngiyasebenza nawe usebenza athi ngisebenzela lapha endlini yami. Xa nisebenza wena uzoyapi? Evela ubone nawe ukuthi hey la kushubile. Bama hilpo sasehilpo baba. Yeah, go put
It's a
your
Xhosa thing.
even Xhosa men,
asking,
Xhosa
I'm
men, they
asking.
run away from Xhosa hands. Xhosa women are dangerous.
On you nodding.
I'm not even because I'm a closer man.
You're Xhosa men.
Oh, you can.
But I
So
can
you
tell
heard
you,
some of
you
these.
run away from
Would you
Xhosa
marry a
women.
Xhosa woman?
The general, because we generalizing.
He's
No.
No, but we generalize.
Look at his face.
Guys,
He's
I
saying
want
what?
us to understand it. We're not saying
No,
all
but
Xhosa.
we
Yeah.
also know in rugby we have a lot of fellow Jans there. Wow,
Yes.
my fellow Jans there. And
Yes.
a lot of us was dating Amasutu, Kanye, Tswanas and stuff. Is because
Xhosa woman.
Xhosa men, Xhosa women and Xhosa men.
Generalizing, I want to be very.
But we have to at this moment. Mos.
We are generalizing.
We talking from experience, our own experience.
Oh, thank you. Tell us.
Yeah, let's hear what you say.
So I'm saying because we clash a lot, maybe because
Andifuna ubheja ko crush.
Oh, wow.
Let's close the podcast.
Okay, we are about to get cancelled.
maybe sometimes we don't what is it, oil and water,
Yeah.
maybe because
mix.
we don't mix.
You've got the same personalities. Xhosa men and
Yes.
Xhosa women have got the same
very
personalities.
very vocal, and it's because now I've been raised by a very strong Xhosa woman.
Okay.
And it's because one thing that good as Xhosa woman is building strong Xhosa men. But at the same thing, if you have a sister, now she becomes very strong because she's they're growing up the same way, meaning the
What's wrong with
mentality
having
wise.
two strong people?
You can't.
can tell
What are you
you.
saying?
What
It's a lion and a
Let me
lioness.
tell you, from coming from the townships under apartheid, la besikhule yabona siphethwe amabhunu. Kunanother thing ori, kilqhotsa. Umxhosa bekangekho omunye. Because we know, no, I'm telling you, if you tell your sister, ukuthi, no, I'm
So
dating a
it's
Xhosa woman, they'll say, Xhosa bekangekho omunye. Because Xhosa women, they are quick. They are quick. You must be strong. They are quick. They are beautiful, but generally.
Yeah,
Let me go back to my experience in Grahamstown. It was coming from that Newcastle, not this Newcastle, that Newcastle. I was blind like many people. Very conservative, and one thing I picked up with the ladies that I met were very, what's the word I must use? Liberal.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
how they're liberal in how they were
You're
moving.
putting it in a liberal way.
Yeah, they were liberal. So when our mind,
yes.
the ones that I was exposed to, they don't
You are
mind.
liberal.
No, mina I think us. Mina ngangisaba boy. Because usisi on Friday she could have been with Upra Ike, and everybody saw. Saturday she was with you,
And there's nothing wrong.
and then she'll say to me, to my face, Penson, I want to see if you can do better than your friends or Ike,
It's a culture
Kebza.
shock.
Angela live, I want to see if you can do better. Because when bangirobile.
I can't determine it.
And I'm like, hayi bo. Mina ngibaleka ke mina ngoba phela ngangigwala ke. Namanje ngisayigwala osisi ngiyabasaba.
Yeah,
Yabona.
so it
Jesus.
is like that. So,
Sis,
but
caba
and the most
si-vocal.
and the most people.
No, nje osisi just generally. Generally is better umpedi, mxhosa, venda. Osisi bonke nje ngiyabasaba mina nje. Bonke nje.
No, I wanted to kula point.
Thabo basadi.
Yeah, ngiyabasaba.
I-
Ngiyabasaba futhi ngiyabahlonipha.
Yeah.
So mina, if we were to go on a holiday for a weekend, mina I'm that guy who'd do nothing.
Oh, that's so sweet. Ngiyaqoka.
Andixoki.
Okay.
You say you wanted to
Singadlala
say-
crazy
No, I
eight.
wanted to ask about
Singadlala
wena
crazy eight.
into oyitshoyo kule point yakhe yaseGrahamstown bana ama osisi bamaXhosa, to be specific,
The ones
general.
that I was exposed to, yes.
Yeah, all exposed group.
Yes.
Ilonto
Abasemonti.
abase East London.
Yeah,
Egompo.
Egompo nzotsho.
Abasegompo
Zwana nje negama elisha.
Kuko.
Utshele ukuthi lo sisi uzokwenzani, uzokugompoza lo sisi.
mamela ke ndikuxelele wena put Ike ne.
Yeah.
Ndiyayiva lento uyithethayo ne yobana thina amaXhosa ne silula ndiyabona indlela oyibeka ngayo. It's not even ukubalula yazi but Ike.
You're liberal.
Ilanto yokuthi
Or
like
generous.
ilanto yobana yazi intoni guys sizofanga senditsho nje personally kutsho
Okay.
babani ngenye imini you not ngenye imini uzofa ne
Yes.
we're gonna die, all of us. We are living this earth, and God has given us this gift. Wabona. So I don't see if you
Spare it.
if not to spray if
You need to-
umzekelo
you
even
don't- why
bona
you don't
wena
wanna
even
spare?
bona wena ndibona
Ngiyakubawela.
ase ndimtshekelo andifisha yayibona nditsho
Ngiyambawela.
and xa sendithe ndiyafuna ukukutya noba ungandibaleka kanani
You made your mind.
ndizokutya so ndingakutya.
So manje le emaXhoseni lento lena niyafundisana nikhula nayo
Untoni ukuthi
yona le
Utyana.
woman who are up front and
Baso.
is it cultural? Is it something that you
liberal.
train each other? You know, which you know, you
I
must
think it's
be
culture.
vocal and like, go get.
Are you from a city in Eastern Cape?
ndisuke
City.
ezilalini
No,
mna.
mansebancinci niyathetha ukuba, you know, this is how you deal with men. You know, this is how you do. This is like it to say, which if you want a man, you're gonna go all the way. Because I find those traits, many Xhosa women that I've bumped into, they resemble that character. You know, many of them sexually they're liberated.
We are sham.
You know, and yeah.
Osisi from my hometown are like that now.
I mean, that's why I'm saying.
saying. Manje now sebe liberal. Bakutshela live. Bathi yabona bhuti ngihamba nawe.
Yes.
Yabona wena. Masisuka la.
Wena bothini?
Yeah, so now.
Awuthi ngisho ngizo abantu soze ngiyabasaba.
Thabo basadi bafana.
Yabasaba basaba.
Unfortunately, we've entered that space, and there
And
is
futhi
no.
futhi nengane ngisafuna ukuba
There is
nengane
no going
right.
back, you know, and we can say as much as we want. I don't think that, you know, it's ever going to change. There's
What's the
certain-
solution? So there's no solution.
For now, women, now.
And gents.
Maybe a solution, it will, like, you know, engineer itself. As now, like, for an example, most men are giving away. Are giving up. You know, they no longer try to initiate, you know, because they can see with the dating scene is toxic. Maybe that will force women to change, you know.
How so?
Because many guys, even with marriage, even with kids, like I was looking now, the birth rate has gone down.
Sure.
Because people now, they want to live for Instagram post. I mean, you ask, many women don't want children, you know. And I normally say that, you know, a modern woman or a modern woman can buy Louis Vuitton, be train smash, and die, and doesn't care. Tina, as men, we worry about saving this the human race, the species.
Not these young guys. A lot of
These
these young
young
guys
ones.
also
They don't
are
care.
also delaying having kids. Because I look at a lot of my friends, A lot of my friends who are in their late 30s don't have kids. And they've got every justification. Because when we had kids, no one had
But
money.
women have kids in their mid-20s.
No, angithi khumbula ukuthi they have when they are 28, they have kids with us who are in their late 30s.
Yes.
Angithi siyamdavaza at that time.
Yeah.
Simshaye ebe nekhandle liqondile simshiye. I'm saying ukuthi those women who are in their 25s are not having kids with guys who are 25.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say. Bashawa it. So now I'm saying ukuthi la majita who weren't having those kids, when I chat to them now and they're in their late 30s, abaningi mfethu abasafuni nabingane. Bayasaba, bra.
Yeah.
Bayasaba, and I don't know what the solution is because
The
I
dating
wish.
scene, my brother, is toxic. It's now prostitution. People even want to be paid.
Sure.
People now want to be paid to secure a date. You know, yeah, there are people who say, no, you gotta pay for my time, for me to come here and spend time with you.
Hey, what?
They want to be
But
paid.
even if it's not,
Now you want to get paid for your time for a date
no,
No,
but
we're
she's just.
saying we know girls that are saying
who are
that
not prostitutes.
if you come
No,
into the
they're not.
DMs, if you're serious, you'll send
Yeah.
an e-wallet to show that okay, I mean business. Then she'll take you seriously. Then she'll reply.
And Iwa just to chat to you via
Just to
DMs.
talk.
Yeah, send the e-wallet just to get her to reply.
Mina if you're a nigga already, you send a number.
No, okay. So that lady. Are you not a prostitute?
She is.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
She is a prostitute.
Because you are saying pay for my time.
People,
Whether it's
my brother, people are selling now. The culture of shame is gone.
Content creators, they're better.
There's no longer shame now. People are doing things openly. And people are showing us their true colors. You know, we've always protected women. We've always, threatened them. Now they're free. They're showing us who they are. You know, they say, this is who we are. Believe us.
send an Iwa just to chat with you or go for a date. Hey.
Yeah,
No.
even off Tinder, once one girl told me I need at
What are
least
you doing
1,000.
Tinder, you, Chief?
I'm young, more, so I can have different options.
He has to meet
So you have to. That's the
Now on the
only
Tinder now.
social media. If you're not, our spaces. If you're not really around the rugby club like that after the games, and then maybe Tinder and Hinge is maybe how dating is going.
Kerk,
How it's going now.
Kerk, guys. Andihambe nini kerk.
So in
Kerk, when you only
Kerk,
started
you don't
now.
know where.
You only started now,
So
Jay.
the solution will come maybe
He forgets all he started
that
now.
if it comes into play, if women they can see good now there's a shortage of men. They're asking where are the men? The men they just checked out. Maybe that will force things to come around, and many women they realize good hey man, feminism is a scam because feminism taught them good to know you can be like men, you can do everything like men, and that's not the case in a sexual dating market.
Will they not
You cannot
adjust?
have many bodies to collect, and when you are sexually liberated, it means if a woman becomes sexually liberated or generous, it means I don't have to put in an effort.
But I'm saying, but if you look at the guys in their 20s, they don't think like you, Braik. So I'm saying, Wuti, will it not normalize in the sense where the young guys are sexually liberal, the young ladies are sexually liberal, both of them never have kids.
Young men
and they
must look for money. They must build their careers.
Yes, I'm saying, Wuti, but they don't think like you. In the sense of, for example, let's say you don't want to date a lady who has a child. So there's many guys that don't.
They date these young men for practice.
Not for practice.
They will date
Which one
these
are
women.
that?
They'll
Oh,
date these. They'll date these
I'm
baby
not
mamas
even saying
because
for practice.
baby mamas they want to secure.
But Braik, you
They want
miss
to
what
make
I'm
up for
saying.
their own mistake.
A lot of these guys don't think like you in the sense of they don't see the family unit the way that you see the family. A lot of them don't even want to have kids at all. Zero.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Not all.
But if
they
inyama
are.
is letile pubesini,
Yes,
these
I'm
young
saying-
men,
I'm saying what
they
if,
will
for
learn
example-
how to drive using this.
Sure, but bona bakhula
feminist.
manje but drive automatic. When I
Yes.
saw shake clutch balance. And I'm saying Wuti, because of that, you saying it might self-regulate and go back to
It won't.
I'm saying
No,
they
it won't
might not. It
self-regulate.
might get worse because you've got
It's getting worse,
You've got a
actually.
generation of people that are seemingly understanding each other. Because for me personally, and I'm an age older, for me personally, I already see a dating app as a place to get and transact sex. Whereas the younger generation, they're seeing it where you can potentially connect and get a partner.
Yeah, dating app. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I come from a different generation. And even going on dating app, people lie a lot, man. They misrepresent themselves.
Sure.
And
When I dating app, so why is dating app?
No, I study some of these things, man.
Have you done?
Never. Nyahlanya mina.
Nang bra Ike uyazi uyiconnoisseur.
Also I'm gonna show you dating app.
Uyasho wathi
Go show you dating app.
uyothola indiya uyasho nje.
I once got in there.
Uzothola bengani?
Yeah.
Wawina.
Yeah, good dating app.
Huh?
They inbox me. Mfethu. Mina mechama mfethu.
Fair
I don't. Mina
I've
mechama.
never done a dating app.
I mean, I would.
It's not that
Put
bad.
here, but
Guti, I'm Guti. I'm also like I'm
and
far because of
baningi abo
partnership.
baby mama da.
But
But
in,
dating app, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but in many ways, Instagram is a
So
dating
mina
app.
nakithi
also.
bayangazi ngiso.
Yeah, but again, when I go to your Instagram, yeah, but I'll give you an example. If I go to your Instagram, né, and you've got 0 posts,
Yeah.
On your-
0 on your Instagram as the example. So you send me a DM, and I check your profile, and you've got 0 posts. I'm good. I'm done. I don't respond. I keep it moving.
But how long have you had that account though?
Uba.
If you had
Doesn't
that,
matter.
if you had that,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
But
matter.
this
It could be a day, could be a year, could be 5
no,
years.
if you had that account for many years, there's a good chance you've been tagged in other pictures. So they still can see you if they go
So
to
if
the
I
profile
can't
to
see
tag
any
you.
picture, so for example with Instagram, if I don't, give Instagram, I want to get an understanding of your social life.
Yeah.
The same way with LinkedIn, I want to get an understanding of your career. So bang Instagram and I follow you, what.
So Insta is to
And-
see the person.
Just socially, and all you have posted is in phela.
Uyathengisa.
Or una 0 posts, uyangcatfisha boy.
Yeah,
respond.
mina
Ngisaba
to
kabi,
be honest,
hey.
it is a quite a flex
Course, it's
nowadays.
because of
That's what I'm
screenshot
saying
post.
with
True.
Look at Penson. he's so
the modern
tasty.
dating scene, it has changed. Even people have evolved.
Sure.
But one thing I like about men, men they still want what they want. Even these young men that you're mentioning, later on they grow up. Tina as men, mina as a man, I don't want a woman who's loka post ibono la.
Yeah. No.
I don't want a woman who's on social media. Kancane, hey, yabo.
A man who
And,
dates that woman is
and
a
I want
simp.
a woman who's
How-
difficult. And
So much
I
about
want
that
a
was
woman.
poster.
That's an idiot, man.
That's
That's an idiot of a man.
Yeah, and then now-
There's a last chair into Zach, so khuluma naye.
Yeah,
Ibhale.
so and I don't want mina
Mam Detu siso vezi is
a woman who entertain other guys.
But
Even noma ngihamba nawe, I don't want a woman that smile. Even if they're giving you a compliment, just be quick and say thank you, move.
Yes.
You must move. Don't say
But
nyabo.
for Tabza, what's the difference between that and a man maybe who forgives a woman for cheating?
Forgive a woman for cheating.
Yeah, because in the beginning he was very
No,
on the side of
Yeah, and I'm
that.
just saying there are some women that there's this. All I'm saying is we're all different.
Yeah.
Let me just start there. We're all different. I'm probably speaking to the 0.1% guy. There are some women who need a very specific woman for them to progress in their life.
the 0.1.
Yeah, the 0.1 guy. And that guy needs that specific woman.
He needs that evil, that
He
darkness,
needs that. In fact,
the
because
demon.
not all men are designed the same. Yeah, one Tina here. We are designed in a very specific era, and we have a lot of commonalities, and we can agree on a lot of things. But I'm saying that ours here is not the truth of some men. You know, Tina, we can thrive without a woman saying, "Oh, baby, you can make it." You know, if you're not there, oh my, a lot of motivation. But imagine that they need that motivation.
Yeah.
If that woman doesn't motivate that nigga's falling. And I'm saying, for that guy, Sibali, I think you must stay. For some men who doesn't need that, which is the majority of men, Sibali, move.
Okay, first me, mama to No, all artists back in the days, they were begging women. They were simps. About Joe, I want to know what makes you cry, what makes you sad. Don't
Manje,
leave me on
so-
bended
so-
knee.
so manje ukusimpa
Elvina.
to love.
All of them, they were simps. They were begging,
No,
crying
I don't
to
think it's
women.
simping, but I think it was an era
It's also
of how to-
romance.
All of
romantic.
them, that's romance.
They were romantic
Now, Perry
women.
White,
Oh,
bring
R&B.
back my yesterday. All of them, bring back my yesterday. Baby, you living. I know
So
you
they weren't allowed to praise women.
And bonk.
So when they were
What
praising
end of
women,
the
they was,
road, yeah?
so what they were meant to do? They're like, that's why I fucked you, bitch, you fat. They
No.
were allowed to-
I think
We must all thank R. Kelly. Change the game. R. Kelly came in. He was not begging. He was
thank R.
rough
Kelly.
and tumble. And
That's a sentence
then I
that we
realized,
use.
no man, these women
Thank
they like
R.
this.
Kelly.
Bump and grind. Your body is my playground. Then women started celebrating, and they says, well, even the rappers they started to change. Because of R. Kelly, they started singing bitches and woes and what the. I'm telling you.
No, but I
Before
get
bump and grind.
So
But
R&B
I-
can't praise women. Sorry.
No, what I'm saying is,
No, they were crying to women.
I don't think there's a universal truth for just humanity. I think that there's a truth for every single era that we live in. Whether it's 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is. But I think there was a time of romance. I think there was an era of romance. Now,
What is the romance there? Oh, I love you. I cry. What is the romance there?
and the tears. Maybe you've never been loved like I've been loved before. Maybe you've never felt the things that I felt.
They all Sims, man. They were crying.
No, you know what's my problem? When you use the word sim, you're degrading that era.
Yeah.
And I'm
You're degrading the era.
And I'm saying that.
Yo, guys.
Here's something like the woman and the woman and Amachita at that time, whatever the agreement was, that look, this is our form of love.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying
Because
right
even
now,
the sisters were singing beautiful
Women
about
were
men.
also moving differently.
Yes. The sisters were moving so
The
differently.
caliber of women that
Yes.
were saying that to was
Okay.
different
Mothers
to
were
the
moving
women
to-
that were saying.
Yes.
Okay, let us
They weren't
agree.
handling their ass. They
Let
weren't.
us agree.
That's true.
Uguti, when patriarchy was in charge, women were treated better. Men, they cried. Men, they called
Yes.
them beautiful.
Yes.
Men did not cry during patriarchy. What do you mean?
Until
No, but
matriarchy
then
came in, everything
I can't
changed.
help myself. I can't help myself. They got to sense izinto
Abo, you
ezisnart,
said
snart.
you'll come back this way, you know.
Yes.
Long ago. So all those things. So, you know, those guys were like
Hey,
that.
guys,
What
it's
I'm
like,
saying,
Those guys were forgiving cheating.
No,
They were
no.
forgiving cheating, those guys.
I mean, it doesn't
No, I'm
matter.
telling you, I'm a hot man before
Yeah,
Tina.
they were.
Forgiving cheating.
They were like,
will,
if you listen to the songs now,
Yes,
it's
they will-
wild.
they will go
Like,
to
if
the
you
wife.
Go back to Abo
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass. If
They
you
were
go back to
forgiving
these
cheating.
guys,
I really
if,
tried
and you
my
listen
best.
to Boys to Men, and you're like,
Listen,
oh
yeah.
snap! You're like, wait, you did what? Because he
I
like,
mean, when I listen to Colors of Love, I'm not trying to.
About the
truly
girl is
unpack.
mine.
No.
They were fighting. Tina, we walk away. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit there and
Yeah.
say that
She's
no.
Oh, no,
she's
she's
mine.
mine.
nah.
No, she's mine.
Y'all don't love women these days.
It was
man.
normal. Even when I was
fine.
growing up, I had older men going into the in-laws and say, please, can you tell this
Yeah.
child of yours, Uri, she must leave this boyfriend.
Yes.
I still love her, you know.
Exactly.
Musho saying na lady.
Yes.
It was normal
Yes.
back in
Yeah.
the days. Umntana ubalekile mfethu, uhambe ne-boyfriend. Tina, no, it's not for me.
Oh, Amachita also do
Yeah,
that.
mina, once you go, immediately I release with immediate effect. I release a bomb. I go-
Mina ngelinye ilanga
Is this you or a friend?
a friend of mine actually.
Yeah. I think it was a friend. Sure.
Yeah. Hey, bayifonela ifriend bacela kahle bethu awuyeka umuntu. But lo friend kade ingazi ukuthi lo muntu unomuntu.
Fana nebhari ezokufonela ethi awuhlobane nomuntu wami.
Because
Ibhari
mina
njani?
bangifonela bethu asinida
Ah, serious, khuluma le. Yeah.
Isiyoyo.
bangifonela bethi Razo bethu. Irazo langifonela bethu ngikubuza.
Ufonelwa nge-out?
Ufonela out.
Kuthi hayi.
Bethu ngikubuza khuluma
Snacks.
bani. Ngathi hayi no bethu correct. Ethi no lalela uyamazi sifonto ngathi akhe no sharp no ngiyam understand. Yini situation yakho? Hayi no, hayi ngina situation phela sijoli akunene sisters nje yabona. Sishaya ikhosi ecishe ifana. Yabo. Ethi bethu uyazi lo sisi ngithula naye. Ngithi okay, good for you. Mina ngingena. Yabo. No ngizwile ukuthiwa wena umphethe. Angimphethe lo muntu lo.
Sure.
At all. Ngifuna ukutshela clear fonini angimphethe. So lento ngibuza yona ngazi ngibuzani. Because ngibuza sengathi ngijola lalo sisi.
Ngibuza ikaka.
Angijoli nalo sisi. Wena ngibuzani? Ayiwabuza lo mjidi. Bethi ngicela ukubuza ukuthi anikaze yini inhlekisana. Ngathi hayi ngangahlekisana nosisi. Sohlekisa wathi mfethu ngicela uyiye ngathi hayi kuleka brazo ungayi stress. Kwakuyinto nje ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi sahlekisana sendlini. Hayi ukuthi it's a recurring event.
And you are lying there.
On my calendar.
Umpicture
No,
ukuthi
it wasn't on
were
my.
they lying?
It wasn't on my calendar.
Mina, there are
Repeating
guys.
weekly.
I've seen guys who
It wasn't a weekly repeating event. Sometimes kunokwenzeka nje ukuthi kube isola eclipse umbless umuntu ngaleso sikhathi uqhubeka undlule. Kuyenzeka lokho. Yena ufona sengathi mina ngijola nalo muntu.
Waya.
Oh,
lo muntu sekajola nomunye.
Oh, ngithi mina no lalela mfethu.
Uyangijolela noyi-2.
Akajona nami. Yazi ngithini ngathi
No, uyangichithela noyi-2.
ngathi mina yazi into ezokusiza yini.
Wena bekumele uhlangane nale out.
Hayi.
Nisothile
Barring.
abanye
But
Sekuno number 3.
Mina if there's one thing nje ukuthi ngilwele umuntu osifazane mfethu
you can't fight. No.
ngamtshela yazi bhuti wami lento ukhuluma ngayo into eyenzeka nje months ago.
Uwachithola makhwapheni. Uzukuthi mfethu uthitshelwe emakhwapheni ngathi ungatshela imedi yakho.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, ngathi ungatshela imedi yakho uthi as baby man angikho right.
As mina bra Ike.
Uthitshelwe i-side chick.
Mina bra Ike, to my knowledge angazi ngithithele, to my knowledge.
Yeah, i-side chick uzukuthi mfethu lo mntana akakulalisi.
Mina ngakhala bro.
Bangikuchithela.
I'm in that break dog.
What?
Have you ever been in that situation?
Where I got cheated on.
Yeah.
Where your side chick is cheating and you want to tell your main.
You want
to tell your main that
your
baby.
side chick is cheating. You want to tell your main.
Yeah, you want to tell your main ukuthi baby yazi kunomunye umuntu uyangihlupha man. Ngathi ungatshela umuntu wakho ukuthi yazi baby man kunomunye umuntu.
Mina ngazi lento ukuthi
So you want to burn down both houses?
No, you're so right. You need to tell someone ukuthi man baby. Man,
mina ngiyazi nje ukuchithela. Yebo bra Ike. Mina ngazi ukuthi mhlawumbe ngixabene nomunye usisi.
Yeah.
Ne?
Awunicabani.
Ngixabene nosisi. Ngixabene into serious. Ewubuye endlini boy.
Yeah.
And down. Ekubuze lona. Hawu manje baba kaSibanibani indaba why uphansi? Lapho usuka phethu uhurt. Because the fight eniphuma kuyona heated.
Yeah.
Manje lona mayekubuza ukuthi yini? If awushaya istory sesipani, manje sipanini manje khona i-deal
ngayithola ukutshela ukuthi hey hamba uyoyilaba akukwatise khona
ayizazama because awukangabi naleyo courage yokuchaza ukuthi that's happened but ukuthi I found out ukuthi lo ungithi hey mina ngavele ngikhala emotweni hayi mina ngakhala emotweni mina I don't know how I react even if I to find out because of how emotional I am. I get
sometimes
emotional.
You don't find out, you suspect. Ukuthi umuntu akasatholakali uthi uyabona ukuthi hayi man awusalali.
I've never experienced. I'm saying to my knowledge. I'm not saying it hasn't happened. I want to be very clear because ngiyazi abantu bazongena ku social media. I'm saying to my knowledge.
Bazongena kanjani ntwana?
Bazothi hey phela wena utshela uphela umuntu wakho hey. Yabazi abantu bakuphaphela. I'm saying to my knowledge and I'm saying because of how I get emotional over nothing. Mina nje ngisho uyabona nje wathanda isithombe sa Ike. Already nje iviki lonke lethu is war Gaza I understand it doesn't make logical sense why uthande isithombe sabra Ike no but I liked it in 2017 when you sing it now angandaba kimi nje I'm so insecure ngithi kuthiwa si hurt I'm insecure I'm immature I'm all those things so mina mangizo find out
mina ifana na ipi
yeah.
Ukuthi umuntu wakho uyakutshela ukuthi he's got a crush on Chris Brown.
I don't tell me those things. No. I don't want to know.
Mina kunomnye umntana uke wathi mfethu he likes ubani. Kunje ubani? Who's this guy? Samuel L. Jackson. It was a 10 off, 10 off.
That your chick will never meet. Like, why is it an issue? I don't understand because I've had this fight before.
Can I break it down?
Why would you?
Can I break it down?
No, like we're watching a music video. I'm like, this guy's hot.
Can I break it down?
For what?
This guy's in America.
Am I allowed to break it down for you?
Sure.
Let's use Chris Brown as an example.
Yeah.
Ne? Tall, light-skinned, flexi-ass dancing guy with the tattoos.
Okay.
How many South Africans are tall, light-skinned, flexi-ass with tattoos? Ebramj. You might not get Chris Brown, but you might get the poor man's version of Chris Brown.
Him.
So now my thing is that I see the type. So you're not just liking Chris Brown, you're liking it for him because it's Chris Brown, but there's also attributes that you find sexy. The dancing, the tattoos, the light skin, the singing. There's attributes that you find very, very appealing for you. Now, when you are running around the pram, you'll find the poor man's version of that. And the second you find that, Zofeb. Because I've seen that hundreds of times with amajita. It's amajita, you liangani nkumbuza
Beyond.
Yabona liangani nkumbuza because there's attributes about Lasisi that reminds of Kelly Rowland. If it's liangani, yabona buki skin tone, it's chocolate, caramel, what or coffee. Okay. There's attributes that make you think of that person and that's very attractive. And then umshaya not because Lasisi yamkhalele. Umshaya because this is the closest thing to Kelly Rowland that you can get. So when I look at guys that do that, especially, and what's worse, I've heard girls say clumsy things. Oh my God, I see Upra Ike is so sexy. Because in her space at that time, she'll never meet Upra Ike. Because Usisi Uhlale Newcastle, Upra Ike is in Joburg, he's an advocate doing high profile things. Ne?
Yeah.
Usisi finishes studies at UNISA, she gets a job, she works at Soweto. Ne? All of a sudden she dates Ghosty, she comes to Ghosty here. Nang Upra Ike. Oh, your crush since grade 11. Nangla. Now you're 28.
Three.
Nang. and when you meet him in person, the aura is even more gravitating. It's a different energy. You go, oh my fuck, I thought he was cute before. Now I'm seeing him here and he's laughing the way he hugged me. Because you can't smell him on your phone, but you can smell him live. Ooh, yabona.
So
All of a sudden, usuthi wena, oh, let's all have a WhatsApp group so that we can all align. Bambi number yakhe.
Uthi tswe
Klar, pelile. I've seen this.
yeah.
I've seen this happen 100 times. People going, oh my God, I never thought I'd meet you.
Yeah.
It's klar.
Okay.
Damn.
Can I get you an A? Whoa. Kwathamba nomuntu wakho vele wathi nje chope like cotton on. Mina yeah.
Wow.
Ngiyandlula la.
Okay.
It's overwhelming. People don't act normal when they're in those spaces. Mina, I don't believe in having any crush. If you have a crush, live here. Too
I never tell anyone.
Now you must make your person insecure.
If I don't have a body count, no
Eh?
one says that if you've got a body count of 2050, tell God. Yeah, but I don't. Actually, don't tell anyone. Just tell God. And
But those things are gonna lie to us either way.
yeah, they go, no. They're always lying. It's always true. It's always true. You know.
But
two.
No, it's also based on age.
Basing in England.
So mina
Less than
Is it
5.
what times 2 or what?
Eh? No.
There's
Also,
a formula, apparently.
it's an age thing. So I've realized when you speak to sisters who are in their early 20s, 21, 20, they always say 2. Once they get to 26, 27, they go 3. Once they get to like 30, once they get into 30, it's 4. Once she gets like 38, 30, because then she can add what she's been in. Because here's the thing, it sounds serious. I've been in 3 real relationships, serious relationships, because she's 39. 3 serious relationships, and then I did a hookup in varsity, and then my husband.
So you're
But
5.
so it's 5. So then you
That's
you
reasonable
try and make
nyana.
sense of it. You're like,
And number one
sharp.
night, they don't count them.
Aye.
Oh, what would you? Utshole
They
umuntu.
don't count them. Number one night.
Usisi will never count any man she doesn't know his surname.
But le auti mshayile.
Thoroughly.
Mshayile.
Yeah, one night le.
Mina
Oh,
I met
not
a
even one
person
night,
who, you know, I've
independent.
only been with 2 guys. Laba banye.
They don't count.
Imagine umuntu, I've only been with 2 guys. The guy and these other ones. Aye.
And usisi fetha kancane
So
ukuphika. Ekuphike live
Yeah.
usisi ezekhale. Ekutshele la ukuthi Penson, me and you when never ezekhale, and you're like,
No, she has to, man. In that situation, what if it's the uvana ucheke mfethu?
no, why mina ngizokungena ey'ntweni za-out? Hey mfethu, wena u-expose ufriend wakho la. Mina ngingena mina ngiyahambe ukufonela wena khona uzomphikela kufriend wakhe. Mina ngingena ndawo. I mean I don't believe mfethu, yabona life into masuyenzile, if you've done the crime you must do the time. So
And then-
usisi uzophika live jive.
I agree
And
with
here's the thing.
Aye, mina
I
don't
mean,
phika
my
something.
past is my past, but they won't tell you their true body count. If
No, they'll
the
never.
past doesn't matter. But there's this thing, Yoguchi. You want to know my body count. What about your body count as a man? You know, men, I normally maintain a man doesn't have a body count.
Okay.
You know, I can sleep with 1,000 women.
Wow.
Many of them, I don't remember them. Women, before they say, I can sleep with 1,000, 2,000 men, women. Many of them, I don't remember them. And I don't invest emotions. Women, they invest emotions before they can sleep with, you know, a man. They've, you know.
Unless it's a profession.
Yeah, when it's at that stage, she's broken now.
Yeah, no.
And even
But
prostitutes,
I believe
prostitutes.
in that thing that Uyofanuka was saying about carrying energies. At this stage in my life, I've realized with there's some woman, Tina is a machita, guys. Kono sis vet maulala nabo. Kono sengathi vethi.
Why don't you get a good energies? That's the thing about this thing.
No,
My
but
energy.
zwana ngithini,
Ngiyakuzwa uthini, Mlotshwa.
khona majita asebenzisa ichemi strong.
Yeah, no, now.
Ichemi umjita. Uzosebenzisa
believe
ichemi
ukuthi
strong, ne? Eyisule kumuntu wakhe. Leyo chemi, ne? Baxabana nomuntu wakhe ba break up. Lo muntu wakhe usane chemi efike kuwena.
What I'm saying-
Uzwe and uquality lo sis. Khuluma fethi yonke
You
into
believe I came in.
No, but I just
What
believe,
I'm
I
saying
believe
is,
in
why
energy,
is it
bro.
that lento ichemi only works for bad women?
No, I'm
Why
saying- I'm saying-
for
no.
good women?
I'm-
Yo,
I'm-
literally ngayihlaba ngapopa the next day. Why must panic? Why? So you came here only works for his best bed. Why
I
you
mean,
came
unless
here?
many came here, Malispan, nekorobela.
No, I'm
the
using
natural.
Kemi as an example. I'm saying some people say
Mina ngangifaki Kemi times 10.
some people say
Ngangafuna ngifuna.
Athi mina nginenkani.
uzoshada usizo nengane
Mina nginenkani natural, ngiyayiluyisa i-feeling. Yabona
but there's
ekhaya.
some energies for
Kuna abanye abantu
there's some
abanokufaka-
energies that
Why
you
can't you
know
take good
Kunomuntu
energies? That's
onokuthola
my problem with
ikhankeli
the
afaka
theory.
amazipho.
My theory, the problem with that theory is that why can't you take good energies?
I feel wena ngoba wena nawe ihlala
Oh,
nawe idemon
tshela no.
I mean, ufaka
Nento
amazipho,
amakhemili
ufaka
yayo.
amazipho kukhankeli. Mina kunomntwana mfethu uthi ushaya hit and run. Uzwe manje sekuno true love.
Kuyenzeka
Uyavuka
lokho,
ukuthi,
mfethu.
mina ngiyayiluyisa la idea. I fight the true love.
True love
And
ama
thina
secret.
amajita sizana ngani? We shame each other to greatness. Sikufaka inyongo ukuthi
bro, I
esibani.
give
Yini ngathi uyastika la.
you've been I know for a fact that you've been in situations where it almost became a relationship because you kept going back.
Yeah, yes, I will go back. But I know ukuthi one
Eventually,
day,
you can
one
feel,
day ngizothatha umthwalo wami ngivaye.
But it's been 2 years.
Yeah, omunye ngiyashaya but
But it's been 2 years.
yeah, but I know ukuthi me and this woman we're not going to build a future. And kunabanye abantu abanjani.
So it's 2 years of you
Yazi
trying to
kunabantu
fight
abanjani.
yourself.
Women they misunderstand this thing. Yazi ifana nani? Tokuthi
Yeah.
I've got my main woman or married. There's this one who's number 2. Women they've got this fallacy yokuthi if this number 1 can go, I'll be number 1. There are some people they are naturally number 2. They are deputies for life.
And they're good at that.
Even if my main chick goes,
Yeah.
uzohlala ku number 2, I'm gonna go look for another Cristiano Ronaldo. Somewhere.
No, mina I've been told many times before by OSIS ukuthi mina ngidlala number 2, especially when sisters are
Bawutshela.
no live, especially if they focused on their career and their let's say she's got kids, ne? She's got 2 kids and she's career focused. She says, Chief, mina I want to kudlala number 2. So number 1 mayingahamba ngicela uyothola number 1 mina ngibo number 2 because I want to see you once every fortnightly. Yabona sihambe sodla dinner ungithele into engidingayo but angifuni ukuthi ngikubone every day ungitshela inkinga zakho.
Yeah, that's true.
Yabona I've already got ezami inkinga now I must also focus on inkinga zakho. No mina nawe nje ufaka kube yifani sithandane emotional njalo masibonana kube into happy beautiful. There's many sisters especially once sebekhulile sebeyibonile life that love playing number 2. Number 1 is a heavy is the head that wears that crown. Well, number 1 doesn't play.
Mara mina ngifuna ukuthi manginijola.
Yeah.
Ngangijola ni 6. Nonke nabami.
Awus.
Akunamuntu onomuntu wakhe.
Awus.
Ngiyani-owna nonke. I don't want angifuni umuntu onomuntu wakhe. Mina engithanda
Kind of one.
off.
Who's that artist?
It's like when I'm dating a married man, a married woman.
Neo.
It doesn't feel good.
Uneona cherries ezi4 ne?
But it's
Yeah,
pillars
tin-
zonke buzaphilisa.
Yeah, mina ngifuna nibe yabo nibe
No,
nonke.
mina ngikwazi ukujola umuntu nomuntu.
Yeah, because ngiyakushaya nale awuthi yakushaya.
No. Yabona yazi inkinga yini? And even if there's protection and what because we are components of safe sex, it's an energy. Mina
Yes.
I don't want to feel like there was another man touching you intimately, there's sweat on you, there's spit in your mouth there, and now you must mina the moment yabona usisi sengathi ngiqambela amanga
Yeah, she must lie.
ethi I haven't been kissed by a man since November last year, so that ngizocabanga ukuthi okay lo muntu kusho ukuthi usugezeka 100 yabona. But mangitshela ukuthi unomuntu mina ngine chance ukuthi ngifike kusasa, I'm like lo muntu wakho ushiya spam sakhe namhlanje.
Yeah,
Mina
maqhubeke
kusasa
nayo.
mangifika ngiyobhukuda ku spam sakhe. Mina ayingeke ivuke itotolosi. Ngeke.
Ufaka icondom kanti.
Ngeke ngisho nayo because I play in I don't know, it's just my own insecurities.
Yeah, thina
Mina if Jobush there could be 10 ladies, I must be their main focus.
yeah, nami
Or else go.
That's
you
why
must
I
go
stay
look
away
up.
from married women. Most I've dated, I mean, you come to me, nyakushaya, mo endlini, na uthi yakushaya. Ay man, it becomes too messy.
You must yabona the lie.
And sometimes thola ukuthi even if mina like my number 1 fear from childhood, it has always been HIV.
yeah.
And I know sometimes ukuthi the condoms are not 100%. I know there is PrEP. All these things, but I don't know my implications are in the long run.
Sure.
Namanyama illnesses, sexually transmitted. So now I must also trust this other man. This thing used to happen back in the days before kuba nabo ma prep. Bonokuthola umntwana mfethu. Umshaye mhlambe kudabuka ikondom uqhubeke. After some time uyambuza ukuthi mfethu awungitshele is there any person uke walala naye ungafaka ikhona athi no. Ushaye vele. Later on athi but there's only one. And the more mfethu what happened? Why did you split? Athi hey bekathanda amantombazana loyo. And now you're worried ukuthi shit. So it is that. You know, because now sekunaboma syphilis, sekunaboma whatever, I'm more happy sin, but yeah, you need happy whatever. Yeah, all those things. Maybe na my energy, yeah. Yeah, well.
Yeah, so, but I'm such a bitch, bro. Because my flaw is that when I connect.
But now when you speak of connection,
yeah.
I've heard good now, and especially now in the social media, they speak about this thing, which is scientifically that once a man has implanted a woman or the sperm, of a man, it lives longer or for a lifetime in a woman's body.
But they say that. So again, Abelungu love changing the rules all the time. They're talking about men who have impregnated a woman. Yes. So they say
not skitty.
Now they go beyond. They say even if you care, you learn.
So when I heard the skitting thing, and every website that I've checked. They say the semen and the DNA of the semen lasts 48 to 72 hours in a female, and then it's out and it dies off. Okay. That's the thing, and Baz is correct about you when it just comes to pure skit. But they say with DNA of pregnancy that can last between 8 to 12 years.
Why?
Not why between 8 to 12 years. And Baz is correct. And it's strong Google. So if the guy has impregnated,
is that why? But pregnant more separate in the media,
yeah.
Sure.
Mina mfethu ngiyangisho mina singazange sibe nenxusa. Kunzima mfethu, yabona mfethu yazini. There's certain people that I would not want to date their ex. Guys, and I'm not saying I'm insecure. Well, I am insecure in my own ways.
There's certain people you own them forever.
But there's certain people. Yabona, for example,
you own them.
If
because of
if you met them wako, man,
connected. But
soul ties.
Yeah.
Soul ties,
If before she says I do, what are you doing? She will stop and run to you.
I'm saying, there's ladies,
she will stop.
I'll give you an example. You date a guy in grade 8. In grade 8. Love of your life. High school sweethearts. Ne? You guys promise each other the world. At 21, he proposes. Ne? 21, he proposes. A week before you guys get married, he gets into a car accident.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
You've loved him.
Yes, sir.
Tina, esfigayo, snow 28, lapo. We will never ever carry the weight of that guy. We will always play second fiddle to what could have been.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah.
So Mina, if I find out that story, I would never date that woman.
No, you shouldn't.
I would never ever, because I'd never be able to.
You won't.
And there's another one. Women who loved their men but slipped and fell on a penis. Not because emotionally she was done with him, but because of the mistakes of the world. When a woman cheats on a man because of the mistakes of the world, she was drunk, girls trip, whatever the stupid, her guilt of having fucked up her relationship, she will carry that shit forever. And she'll always be guilty to him. And that will translate in your relationship. Because he was such a good guy. He was such an amazing guy.
Women
fucked up. He was so blessed.
Women are not
God,
like
he did
us.
everything for me. Now you must play second fiddle for that.
I believe that women, they love once. They never love again.
I don't think that.
They will love once. It's a cut and paste. There's this guy. If you are not that guy, there's always this guy.
I don't believe
but
that.
if that lady, if
it can be the first love, am I telling the truth?
No,
okay.
There's one guy, others in the
Ihamba nge-maturity, because yes, maybe if you had like somebody who was like your
love
high
of
school
your life,
sweetheart or the love of your life and everything like that, you can hold on to that for years. That happens.
And other guys don't match up.
Yes.
Until a certain...
And it's true. And you can even get married and still be in love with that person. It happens.
Why are you getting married?
because you can't get him.
You can't get him.
Security.
Yes.
For whatever reason, maybe he's dead or he's married somebody else or whatever. Agafuni.
He moved on.
You know what I'm trying to say? But you're still in love with that person. It happens.
Yes.
The only reason why you would stop doing that is if you matured to the point where you realize that actually whatever that you had with this person, you can have it with another person. But some people don't make that
One thing
mental
I
move.
realized as I got older was my idea of what love is has changed as I've gotten older.
Exactly.
Because when I was a lot younger, it was a lot of that TV love, what
Yeah.
we saw on TV. So you try to emulate or replicate that TV love, and you're infatuated with that. But then as I've gotten older, love has looked different to me. So when someone says, Guti, you'll never love a person the way that you loved Sbanbani, I was like, yeah, but I don't even know if that was love.
As men, we love over and over again.
So, but I'm just saying, Guti, my
love,
versions.
Tina, we love head first.
But
I
my
imagine that
versions,
love, eh?
but my versions of what I've thought what love is. Like for me now, at this age, mina ngeke fethu ulove njengamanje kimi uhlukile boy.
Tina, we love.
Kimi manje ayi mina fethu usisi ukuthi yabona ukuthi naye ngitshela ukuthi uyangithanda ngizothi yini uthandani? Yini ngoba mina mangibeka
Mina ngifuna ingane, then
Debza.
that's love.
Debza.
Ngana kuna love.
ayi mina fethu mina ngeke ungitshela ukuthi angithanda mina I say it's in the line tattoo my name so I know it's real.
Oh, wow.
Or I'm trying to kusho ukuthi it's just a phase, it's an
Yeah.
infatuation.
It is.
Yabona, so mawuthi angithanda
Yeah.
ngifuna uhambe
Tatatish.
bayobhala igama lami
Nothing.
mina
Tina, we love.
Tina,
Tina, bona samajita. Even when you meet a woman, you know what I'm gonna marry this woman.
Yeah, I've only seen that with
But
men.
with women, yeah.
Yeah, I've only
That's
seen
true.
that with men.
Tina, we know what
Women are not like that.
Yeah, bo. Women.
why do you mina I view marriage very differently. What would make you marry a woman?
I don't know. Mina, like, there's certain, I don't know, you spoke of energies, but Mina, there are certain qualities that I look for in a woman.
Nama quality.
Yabo, kunomuntu onobumili.
Yeah.
Yambona ukuthi I love
Kune-charge, kune-image. Uyayibona?
I'm glad you said that. You know, kune-charge.
Kune-charge, uyayibona, ne-charge.
Okay,
There's
fine.
nothing you can do, Chief.
Okay, mfethu.
How?
Okay, let me bring. Wena mabona uKelly Khumalo ubona marriage material.
Aha, angifuna ufaka amagama abantu.
Mina ngikwenzele example.
Ngamagama abantu.
Bam, yeah. Kunomuntu mabona uNandi Madida. Uyabona ukuthi umama.
No, let's say this. Let me.
You see you want chaka.
Why is fama
Okay, you want chaka. Ngikwenzele example. Okay.
asebenza abantu base America.
You want chaka no.
Sebasebenza abantu.
Oh, okay.
Sesaba DM.
You want chaka and Brenda
Seba
Fast.
DM. Lalela. Yabona I does this and he
Yeah.
loves doing
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Because Seba DM and we'd like them to come to our matches.
Oh.
Ne?
Okay, sure.
Because
Okay,
there's a specific name that is
Oh, sorry, I
named
retract.
that
You
we're
want-
chatting that we need here.
Okay.
But
Okay,
now
sorry.
I can
Oh,
bring
sorry,
those
I'm
names.
retracting the
Ngeke
name.
senze.
He's rejecting the statement. Mina, here's what I always say. Mina,
But let's cover
my
stuff.
man, here's what I always say. Ne? There's a beautiful woman.
Maro Brenda no you
My man,
fine.
my man.
Okay. Brenda Fast no you vote.
Like,
You can see her wife, you can see
Like,
her
Madam
husband.
Gagari,
Okay.
here's how I equate with like what he say. I agree with it. But Mina, this is how I term it. There's a hot woman and there's a beautiful woman. Mina,
You've
those are
used that.
two different women.
You've used
A
that
hot woman is
proper analogy.
am I in and out is bale. This one, you are born with law. Who was one
So the way that you define a hot woman is fast food. Uthi solpenduka yini cooler box.
whatever.
The cooler box and the fridge.
Yeah, the one you say, the one. Then there's a beautiful.
that's what I'm saying.
You know
That's
this.
what I'm
You know no, mina ngizange ngispanisa ama cooler box.
No, Sol
Okay, sure.
Penduka
Yeah,
says cooler
sure.
box.
I
versus
agree with
fridge.
him if he's
Yes.
relating to what I'm saying. A hot woman no yabona ukuthi le ama hit and run la.
Yeah, it's
Is that woman at the club? Oh, hot boy. The whole club wants her. Makangena ntwana iClub yama. The whole club ntwana yanyiwe. Bona kunjento. Le ntwana anye uyazi ukuthi le hit and run.
She's for the street.
Uzofuna amavuso kusasa. The fact that you find her in the club says already le hot.
So manje usisibethu abakwazi
Then
kuya
there's-
club.
Ini?
Abakwazi kuya club usisibethu.
No. What I'm
You're
saying,
jive.
no. What I'm saying is that you will find a beautiful woman, but she won't be in the club consistently. Maybe once in a year, and she's growing. And I'm saying that she's going there with her friends. Okay. She's not a consistent shama club
goer, yes.
Then there's a beautiful woman. Yeah, you know, there's an energy of one glow mama. But this one,
Ukhuluma ngamaklaphu. It's so difficult to find a woman who doesn't drink alcohol.
they are
Nowadays.
there.
They are scarce. Who doesn't? If you can find a woman who doesn't drink alcohol, who doesn't post bums,
Out.
Please leave alcohol.
who doesn't have a kid.
No.
I know things that were so basic
When
back
you
in the
post this
days.
thing, yaphuza and then ngane zethu.
And mina kuyafana mina nginarayidi ukuthi umfazi ophuza utshwala kuyafana ukuthi utshale isihlahla eceleni kwe-4-way stop wonke umuntu ondlula uyayikhela. So
Is it
mina
for every woman who drinks? Let's say it's that woman that drinks once a week.
I've never met a woman who drink alcohol who angazange lahle.
Unamanga.
I've never met a woman who drink alcohol
music
angazange
from music
lahle
experience.
or
No,
having
from
sex
the
that she should not have had with that, whatever particular individual.
I understand what Ike is saying.
Most women, even men, when they are drunk, they become horny.
Yeah,
There are
that's
women. There are women about petty timing. Once she's tipsy, she's starting to be touchy. She wants sex.
Because Nati, we flopped because of Uchwala. And you realize this
just fell,
on a sober mind.
Ngena.
Ukuthi, I wouldn't have been with that lady if I had a sober
That's why
mind.
namachita asibafakele utshwala.
I've never experienced that.
What's that?
The next day, you shy and die you and then the
No,
next
it's
day.
Kuti, no, but I mean, I've never had like blackout sex where I can't remember having sex.
Sure,
I'm saying Kuti, like, in the sense of, I don't think I would have made that decision
With her.
if I was 100% sober.
With her.
With her.
Because
But-
what's your favorite word about those who went at clubbing about 12?
Let's go.
What is something? Do it. What is an abu what? Abu Godzilla.
Code what?
What is an abu Godzilla? Le bizama ayibizi made ngabu Godzilla.
I've never called any woman a Godzilla ever.
Okay,
Please
cool.
don't add words in my mouth. This is defamation. Like Trump, I will sue you.
I apologize, sir.
I used
Yeah, Trump is
gorillas.
right.
I
Trump,
said gorilla.
when you're speaking of that,
I said
Trump
gorilla.
must sue Trevor. No, I'm supporting
Women are
Trump.
gorillas.
No.
Now.
But we'll chat about that. So anyway, the gorilla chat wasn't about being drunk. The gorilla chat was not
No, it wasn't about
drunk.
being drunk. No.
No,
Because he was setting
yeah.
the team.
Yeah, the gorilla chat is
No,
all
it
about
wasn't
being
about- no.
a teammate.
Yes.
It had nothing to do with making a drunk decision. It was you being a teammate.
What kind of woman
So
is
let's
a
not
gorilla?
mix
My
gorilla, because this chick could be very pretty.
Yeah.
Ne?
Ile korelele.
No, I'm talking about your drunk mistake. Because sometimes there's girls that are off limits. Let's say you dated this girl 2019. You introduced us in 2019, it was done. That girl to me is off limits forever.
Yeah.
Ever. Ne? Unless we have a conversation, me and you say, Ntwana, do whatever you need, and you give blessing. But a girl that you've dated in your life is off limits. There's nothing. Now all of a sudden on a drunken day, I do something. That thing is gonna eat me, bro. And then I have to come back and chat to you with ish, Alesa. Now how are you gonna look at me? Because it's not
Sideways
like you're still with
also.
her. Eh?
I say sideways, obviously.
Yeah, because you're like, oh bruh, so I introduced you to Intombi. Because I believe in that. For me, I believe Gucci, all my mates' exes are off limits forever. That's my belief system. Unless there's a conversation as a machita and there was an alignment.
Yeah.
You also believe that Ike?
Yeah.
I believe, but most of the guys that I know, of it pisses me off. If you are my buddy or my colleague, you cannot date my ex. If you want my
At
ex,
all.
you must come to me.
Asiringe.
Uthi ukuthi mfethu lo muntu loya, yabo. Yeah, don't go behind me. All of a sudden, na sekangitshela how ifriend yakho bela. No. I'll see
It becomes a trust thing because now. So mina njalo mangiletha umuntu around you when you see a potential.
possibility,
Yeah, no.
When that's what you see.
No, that's nonsense.
Because you out here, I'm not talking about Mandla. Because Mandla mina naye asinendaba ne. But I'm talking about wena mfethu. Because my assumption is that wena ezirazo lami mina mangathi thinga umshiya upalesa ngiyabuya ngisayothenga inkukhu la eWoolworths. My assumption ezirazo lami is that even if she tried to kiss you when you'd manage the situation, mangibuya umxebe.
Sure.
That's my assumption. Manje mangibuya ngitshele upalesa ukuthi wena you try to say moves on her wacela nenamba nani. How am I meant to trust you moving forward? Give me, that's how I see it. Yabona. So give me any ex to me is off limits unless again as I can say mfethu yakhumbula le ngane ethi wahlekisana naye 2013. Ujuba loyo nomfundo. Lo wazinqa. But izinqa seyiwile phela manje.
Same girl. R. Kelly and Usher, same girl.
Same girl.
Yeah.
Same. That's why when Upra Ike was talking about the history, I mean, I want to talk history. Because I understand.
Even if you know the guy.
Bro, I don't like crossing swords. I don't like it. It's just awkward. Because Usizo didn't tell us about his ex in 2015.
Yeah.
I fall in love with this chick. This chick is so amazing. In 2015, kade yenzani lengane? Ba-apota kayi-2. Nalengane. Eyenzani boy? Eshaye emapaki, eshaye emarufini, eshaye noma ehlahleni, uyayithela uyenzani? Base ba-apota ngapha ba-morning after. Mina sengakutshela, there's a woman I'm falling in love with. She's so amazing. Ngiyamletha. Nangu Usizo. Usizo, the worst thing is that Usizo is going to lose respect for me as an O. 100% he's going to
Because he didn't speak to you.
No. He's gonna see there's, unfortunately, and this is a reality, there's certain sisters, as you said, are driving school to you at the stage in your life. Unfortunately, bosses bami ngiyaxolisa ukubeka kanjalo. There are osisi abangokho 10 just funda ngani ukudrive. Mina ngifunde ngawukudrive. Mase kufika umjida who is seeing.
Are we taking Motasa driving school?
Are we taking Motasa driving school? But akaza ngithi. So yena usufika esethi this is the one. I'm 100% guaranteeing to the guys who are using that car to learn how to drive, they won't respect that guy.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So Ray J will never respect Kanye West. Never. As if Ray J, Kanye West could be.
But his respect means nothing to Kanye West.
Doesn't matter. It's neither here or there. I'm just trying to say to how Ray J will see Kanye West till the day Kanye West, even if Kanye West became a trillionaire, Ray J will never. In Ray J's manly, in his manly verse, he will always be above Kanye West. Not because of anything, because mina ngisebenzisa test drive. If Ray J was madly in love with Kim Kardashian, madly in love, Kanye West wamphuca for sekla wena uyazi lengane zokufundisa wena. That's something else. But jola kamnandi. But the fact that mina ngimuse as the driving school, not to your partner's ex will never respect you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I just used her as an ejaculation hole. Something to me that is just a throwaway when you see treasure in my trash. Chief,
I wanted to get back to what you said earlier on, maybe on politics. The Trevor Noah thing.
Yeah, Donald Trump, yeah.
Yeah, for me, to be honest, I want to Donald Trump, and I'm not sure what he will carry on. I want him to make an example.
Why?
Trevor Noah. I used to love Trevor Noah. I thought that Trevor Noah was the smartest comedian. Unfortunately, he failed to deliver on that.
Why?
He has done well. Trevor Noah is a politician. He's a Democrat. He's with the woke, the secret societies, the Billy Gators.
Billy Gators.
The Rothschild's child.
Yes.
All those guys. And Trump, unfortunately, he's captured by his own business interests, but he's not captured by the usual cabal that captured Abu Clinton, captured Abu Obama, the Zionist gangs, Abu Henry Kissinger. Trevor Noah is aligned with those. Hence, if you can check.
So why must Trump sue him?
Even before Trump came in, he's never said anything obedient. Even here, he disappeared. Ramaphosa, he is material, for
so
anything.
Why must Trump sue him though?
Sue him because the guy is a politician, if you're a politician, you enter the political arena, you must be treated as such. Same as CNN. CNN is no longer a news bulletin.
No, but Trump is allowed to disagree.
No. He said, he was with in the island,
Epstein, yeah.
And then Trump said I was never there.
Yeah.
For him saying that, so I have a problem.
He's making a joke.
No, problem.
No, but I'm saying, I can say something that is, because I don't understand when obviously you're in the legal space. I don't understand the suing culture. It's not something that is as known in South Africa as we hear about in the States.
It's getting there now in SA.
That's
Timban have sued, Bonang have sued.
Yes, and I'm saying I'm not fighting. I'm trying to understand. My understanding of suing, and it's limited. I want to be very clear, and I'd like for me to clear that. It's when you're affecting income yam. Lento ishoyo.
And reputation, forget the income, chief. My
Reputational damage, but you must translate it into the pocket.
But even defamation of character
Sibalo.
is
So uyaringa nje wena.
sue.
But I'm saying what you have been multiple times in
Umbonile lo
and
mntana lo
around
utheni
this
lo.
ntanga.
Ubani uNicki Minaj
Yeah.
suggested ukuthi Trevor Noah is gay.
Yes.
Or end up allegedly. Uthe no, when we all know that you are gay.
But uqale ngethuthi enjalo. So I'm saying ukuthi so must Trevor sue.
Who?
He if he wants to, yes.
Yes, and I'm saying ukuthi sometimes khumbula ukuthi fethu people talk shit about hey wena futhi noma comment bakhuluma ngawe kabi.
Yeah, I know.
So manje wena uzoba suwa labo bantu labo.
Anginasikhathi.
So
And you must
kuba
understand,
nemali.
the people who are there, most of them, uhleli lapha endlini, it's like he wants to
But
keep
somebody mali.
relevant.
But awazi somebody mali.
Umuntu onemali anyeke akubatheke nje tani podcast.
But Trevor no shy joke boy.
No. But think about it. Remember there was a what was that newspaper in France? Someone made a remark about was it Christ or the Muslim?
Yeah,
and
Muhammad.
they did something.
Charlie Watward.
It's Charlie Watward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they killed him.
but we joke. The actual article was a joke.
No, but I'm talking about from a legal point.
The Muslims
There's
don't take-
also radicals. Ne? The radicals that killed Charlie Kirk, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand because I don't know on this.
What if the
Ukuthi-
funding that would Trump ayitholayo?
I'm trying to understand.
If that thing yaga Trevor Noah, they're watching it consistently. What does that mean?
every comedian ever. For example,
So the issue is that you're a comedian.
Trevor Noah spoke when it comes to Nicki Minaj about a body part of Nicki Minaj, in particular her ass. Nicki Minaj has been very public with her ass.
Well, Chris Rock made the same thing about Will Smith.
Yeah, but
Then what happened?
legally, did Will Smith do the right thing? I'm trying to talk about legal
Okay.
steps.
Sure.
Will Smith did not act legally.
Yeah, sure.
He was allowed to
He doesn't
talk.
have to.
That's what I'm going. Trump is trying to go the legal route.
Okay, cool.
So I'm saying to Nicki Minaj didn't go legally when Trevor Noah was making comments on her ass. Sorry, she didn't go the legal route. I'll sue him talking about my ass. She played fire with fire in the sense of she also went into social media space, and then that's what happened.
So Trump,
Yeah,
you want Trump to do the same thing?
I'm trying to understand
Ngifuna
what
imali.
grounds
I'm a capitalist, chief.
what grounds he has, because the person is speaking in a joke. Angithi abantu bayajoke, abantu
Singajoka
banamanga.
sonke ke once.
Eh?
Sijokeni sonke once.
Fet, you have been on multiple emails, cards, what about this giant.
But we're seeing that
And
some of
there's
your
still-
jokes, you don't hit certain people. Or Ramaphosa, lo mchito la akamshaya.
I'm saying if he makes a joke about Ramaphosa,
He doesn't.
and if
He will never.
No, but he doesn't, Chief.
Ramaphosa is on the side yabo lento. Yabo
He doesn't.
good mina, I'm biased. I really like Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to write again.
As much as you like Uzuma, nina machita sekZN ngani Uzuma no nebraya. Uzuma can do no wrong.
Msholozi.
Umsholozi can do no wrong.
Okay, ngiyabona.
And nabo tutuzana.
No. Mina, I don't want to extend the Zuma name to everyone, but give him Umsholozi.
Can do no wrong.
No, not that he can do no wrong. The reason why I like Umsholozi is because of just my own personal experience. Because sometimes you might not like a person, or you might not agree with their political views, or you might not agree with how they, but if you've experienced a person,
Yeah.
like for example, there's people that don't like you from a legal point. They've only experienced you in the courtroom.
Yes.
Ne? That's all they experience. And they don't like you on that space.
Yes.
And then there's people that only have experienced you on social media.
Yes.
And they don't like your social media. They don't know you from in a legal space in the slightest.
Yes.
So I'm saying, Wuti, there's people who will love you legal, hate you social.
You love
will
him as a person.
My interactions,
Yeah, no.
yeah, perfect. My interactions that I've had with Msholos were so amazing. I was like, yo,
They say he's a warm person.
he was very, yeah. So when you get that, you're like, yo, okay. But in terms of his political, I'll go, time I'll cut it.
Yeah, I'm a politics.
No, politics, time I'll relax.
Ayikho la.
No, time I'll relax. Ntanga, how long have you been going for? Let's just come and watch Trevor Noah. No, I mean, I like Trevor Noah, so I'm biased. I'm really biased.
I mean, to be honest, I'm one guy that I like. I like Trump from day
I don't
one.
like Trump.
Even when
don't like Trump.
the first presidency, I said Americans are gonna regret
like
Trump's departure because Trump, this is the guy who came even in the first term. he was building the wall, of which all these Latinos, they coming to America, they take jobs. Unless if Americans, black Americans, they don't want to work, they want to have stamps. These guys, they're doing exactly what is happening here in South Africa. They're going to America. They even stole a crime from the Crips and Bloods. I remember one guy saying, they even took the block, man. You know, these guys are coming in there as Latinos, and black people in America, they were a second minority. And if it didn't get anything as a minority number 2, probably cash in transit.
Yep.
You know, and number 2. And
hear
now,
another one now.
by lower and lower, the Latinos are coming, the Mexicans. So they are being displaced. And black people are the indigenous.
So why do you like Trump?
Trump, because Trump, this is a man who puts America first. Yes, he might benefit private interest.
But we've seen what's been happening with Netanyahu and
this
Israel.
This is the guy who says, even the first term, if Apple or Ford is going to build a plant in Mexico.
Makes no sense to them.
And then they employ Mexican. They want to bring a fully fledged car to be sold in America. We're going to hit it on a tariff as if it's a foreign company. It must build a company here.
Yeah.
He's pushing for that and building jobs. He says America first, of which not South Africa should be doing so.
But he'll say that while he has business interest in Qatar on a personal level.
But those businesses are the equitable. Because
What
now
do you mean by that?
tariffs, that, like I remember Bill
No, but I'm
Clinton.
just saying,
Bill Clinton,
he's in bed with all these international.
But you can do both, Mlotshwa. You
It
can
didn't-
fight
it
for your
didn't
people.
say-
No, but I'm
He
saying,
didn't say they mustn't trade in Qatar.
I'm saying, Wuti, I run a business in Qatar. Sure. You use your president head to screw me. Sure. Then you, in your personal capacity, do the same business in Qatar, and I must back you as an O. I don't back the O. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is the idea of, and I agree with the idea of America first is important.
Yeah.
So even if I my business in the UAE,
Look, I don't care for America first or what. I'm just saying, Wuti, as a selfish South African,
I'm saying
I
I
don't
would
think
love
it's good
a
for us.
leader like that. All I'm saying is I would love a leader like that. But it's made here. It's for us. That's what I'm saying.
The thing about
there's
a guy
nothing
like
wrong
Trump,
as a president to say, you know what, anything if it's built somewhere, it must benefit us. We don't have it. But if it's a South African company, you cannot just have a plant in Zimbabwe, then you bring it here. But as a president, I can still have a business interest.
I think Usheshewa Papa, that's why Israel came and said, Chief, you're going to jump here. Because if I know Gaddafi, Gaddafi was so pro his people. But sometimes being pro your person, you put a big target
On your-
you know.
yeah.
Because there's a way that politics dictates. There's a way in which it dictates in which you must move. Because maunomsindo, cool, the target becomes bigger on your back. So again, we're like, oh, we love what Gaddafi was doing. What, shy.
I love almost
Trump,
everything
like
of
God.
Gaddafi. The problem that I have,
I think he should have done more.
Even now, I feel Trump has betrayed the people of Iran because he said, you are coming. Now they're negotiating, they're talking nuclear. I want to see Ayatollah down, the Islamic rule down. Because, look, I mean, as much as I love Fidel Castro, the Cuban Revolution, you cannot be the president for 40 years. Are you telling me within the
Why not?
population, you are the only one?
Oh, no.
Why not?
You are the only one who can
I
lead.
don't mind it.
If
my country's growing strength
when you
on
leave, then
strength.
you must put your brother. Like ZCC and Shambe.
You could put your son.
Come on.
If I'm seeing the growth,
I've got a problem
I don't.
with that.
Even
No.
Even if Trump left his son,
Man-
if there's growth,
You know they are doctors and
Yeah.
lawyers in churches like Boshambe and Agwal who accept what, you know what, if Khanyana dies, they're going to put the son.
Sure.
I will never accept that nonsense. Are you telling me it's the same thing?
is
It's the
it-
same thing as the kingdom, the Zulu kingdom and all that. And then you tell me, I am Zulu. But I cannot claim this thing. I cannot sit on the throne. Mine needs to be a follower like I'm a Kaiser Chiefs fan.
I'm going to agree with you if there's a decline, but I will push back if I'm seeing.
No,
Wuti-
give others a chance.
I'm not going to give a chance. It's like you build tribal and you leave for your daughter, and your
Then you
daughter
put
takes it to the next level,
like King Jong-un.
and your daughter takes it to the next level, and then she wants to leave it for her
Like
son.
UTM
Why
and
am I mad? if there's growth in
abo
that.
UTM nabo EFF nabo PA nabo msholozi lapha
But what happens?
Mkhonto.
No, I mean,
This is the model. Forget the elections because they coerce the people. To be honest, are we going to be led by one person like the Cameroonian president? He's been there since 1982. He's 90-something.
If I will vote for you to be president from 18 to when you die at 150.
Gaddafi was good.
If there's progress, I'm happy for you to be a president for 100
Gaddafi was
years.
good. I supported everything, but at some point you must move, Baba.
No,
you must move.
no.
Give us others.
But with the Gaddafi, there's a lot of ego, though.
Gaddafi's
Since
biggest
1969
his
to
biggest problem is
2011.
that his ego wanted him to challenge the West.
Yeah, no.
And just njengamateksi, Matexi are happy for you to progress. They're happy for you to make money until the time that you think you are too big for your boots.
Okay, fine.
And you start talking about the wrong people at the wrong times.
Let me ask you, if there's a kingdom, you tell yourself with the Zulu kingdom, what's wrong if you're Zulu? You cannot be a king. They told you don't have the royal blood.
Sure.
That blood means fuck all.
And that royal blood, who gave them that royal blood?
I will
when your bloodline is inferior,
I'll be.
Then I may as well not be part of that. I'm just a servant.
If the Zulu kingdom looked after their people, I'm talking as it is, with me included, and we are given land and we are growing and we are prospering, then whoever's at the helm.
That's not happening now. That's what
that's what I'm pushing back on. I'm saying, Wuti, if there's growth, I don't mind you leading for 100 years.
Most people I'll
tell you. Ike has a problem.
I've got a problem. Even when I meet God, I'm going to sit with God like this, man to man. God, can you lower yourself to my level? And then we talk. Give me what is mine. I'm not going to worship and sing for eternity. The way Christians describe heaven, which we're singing for eternity. I don't want to sing. I don't want to bow to another person. I don't bow to a mortal, whether the person is a king, is a president. I don't bow to a pope. I don't bow to anyone. I want to be God myself. I'll tell God, listen, don't judge me. Nobody's judging another because I'll also judge you.
But he's God. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, no. I'll judge him for his omission if it's a him. I'll ask him, good George, you're not there when the children are being raped. You don't intervene. You just come after the fact. You forgive the perpetrators. So therefore, let's not touch each other. Give me my heaven. Give me my peace.
The single mothers are going at us today.
No.
The Xhosas.
It's okay.
The Xhosas are going to take us
I'm
and have our lunch.
This thing. Okay. There must say, stereotypes are based on generalities. And sometimes I hear people saying, you are generalizing. We generalize every day. Statistics are generalizing. When I say there are 60 million people in South Africa, we are rounding off.
Bow down.
Yeah, we are rounding off.
Why must you bow to God? You're confusing.
We generalize every time. We lock our cars. We lock our houses. Not everyone is a criminal, but you generalize and say it's not safe. There are certain things that are stereotypes. It's not tribalism. Siyakwarana, sithe, yabo, amashangana athandi impahla eziyelo, eleza amashangana isanda makhala nikipe ishanayo, yabo, nabo malento. AmaZulu athanda ukulwa. You know,
Thanda ama-G-string.
Ama-G-string. Imoto noma ama-G-string la.
Nama Cressida. Yabo. Yeah. Banje bathi amaXhosa ayaphila. Hey, ziyatshontsha lesi. Yabo. Sukesigwarane makasi yabo ukuthi hey uphika isiXhosa. Speak Xhosa. It's not tribalism. Tribalism is when I'm excluding you.
Yes.
You know, from the resources. It's like racism. Siyakwarana sometimes ekasi ukuthi hey leza amashangana. Yabona nasekasi bese nokudlala idisk. Madlala namashangana. Awufuni ukuthi liqhibule baba. Lithi angengixibule ishangana.
That's all
Siyamakane. Ngithi hey. Fana lezo sihlale hostel
It's such a typical Zulu.
Neso hostel. Oh, come on. Into ezasekasi pam.
Madlala is not Zulu. Angizophumula kane no Zulu. Yena no Penson said they're not Zulus.
Bese nodlala namahlapa se hostel. Bese ngavuni mfethu ukudliwa amahlapa se hostel. You're a laughing stock baba. Nidliwa amaZulu se hostel. Nidlala ibhola. Yeah, kunathi singeke sitribula. Asikwazi ukumaka, asikwazi ukutribula. And uma uyivalisa izokutshela ukuthi emfana wami awubuke la. Ungenzi ngathi uyalikhaba bese ungalikhabi. Ithi mawulibamba ulibambe. Or sometimes unokuyishaya ngebridge uliyeke. Ithi yazi mfana wami, ngifuna ukuthi mawulibamba ulibambe, mawuliyeke uliyeke. Ungenzi ngathi uyalibambe bese uyaliyeka. AmaZulu asewase besingadliwa ilezo nalama team lawo yabo ku Giyani hayi azisidli ke lezo Yabo. Noni came in paid.
Close. No. Anyway, no. I'm done. Fucking hell. 8:30. I wonder when you hear it, Brian. We could be sitting here till 10, guys. No. Brian,
We must hit the other topics now.
No. Wait. But I just wanna ask humbly, and I'm being sincere, Brian. Cela ukuthi usize on the way to the live on the 27th of March.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of guests that are coming through. Tolunga, I shouldn't say their names. I'm excited. But I'd like for you to be here. And the reason why is because you challenge our way of thinking. And sometimes it makes people uncomfortable, and it's good which is be uncomfortable at times. But it makes us grow ultimately because we have to.
You know how many people I've been cancelled many times, but I'm okay with
No,
that.
I'm not talking about cancelling. I'm talking about for the thing you could mean. Challenge in the sense of introspect. Obviously, most dome introspect. It's dome must introspect. That's fine. It's dome so very sick. Fuck I can and keep it moving. But on was like, where was he coming from? Where does it misalign? Why does he say what he's saying? Is it, you understand? And then you grow. And I know the person that we should have here next week needs a Ike energy.
Nah, we can't hit consistently. It's fine.
So
Okay.
So
But sorry.
So I'll come. There were times, like, to be honest, like in Mina, especially 2026 when it started, I was really, really tired. And sometimes I feel that the black nation, sometimes they don't take themselves serious. Sometimes you ask yourself, what is it that, needs to be done? And at what stage, can black people be angry? Because I feel that South Africans are not angry enough with everything that is going on, be it the rent, manipulation, the dollar. And I feel that marching is not enough.
These commissions that are happening
sometimes
all the time.
in Nama commissions after commissions, and you can see even the subs. I mean, these things, they don't need Nama commissions. You need the subs to investigate, test him, and prosecute people. So, and I feel good. In all these issues, all we know, we are Amagents challenge, no Chwala. I mean, I look at Magdalabo Pirates Chiefs. Most people Bangladesh that some cleaning panel, it's menanging bizarre pagapaga. Causing it happening dot. But people are interested in those things,
That's true.
Yeah. Uzo boba, but pagapagas, live is on. Nama shares, our children, no Jessica, Chiefs. Umuntu nje. So those things, people bane interest ku those things. And I feel mina ukuthi mfethu ngokuyangami yabo bekumele nje lama politicians mfethu wafake for stand. They must know ukuthi mfethu, these guys, we cannot take them for granted. They'll vote for the same people. I was, disgruntled. Even during COVID, I could not believe people, they don't trust the ANC, but they took the vaccines that came from these guys and put the vaccine, inside their bodies, including white people. White people don't like the ANC. I saw them at this camp. I said, even white people are taking the COVID vaccine. What the hell? Maybe because Cyril Ramaphosa is their puppet. So those things. And I feel with him. Yeah, even now, back in the days during the apartheid, it was better because we had inequalities. Right now, even the laws, I mean, you check on immigration, the constitution here is too liberal. It just says everyone. It doesn't define its people. That's the constitution. It says, everyone. I feel it should say a South African or a citizen. So, and I feel with marching for me now, it's okay to march and sing Toi Toi, but it's not enough, And
No, let's have closing statements.
Yeah.
Let's have closing statements.
Yeah, so that is that. But anyway, I hope that, it starts with a thought, every revolution, influencing mind. And I feel good, at some point you should influence minds, so that they shape the society that we want. And most people, they will disregard even our relationship, black men and, black women.
Yeah.
That's politics. Everything is politics. Whether you drink or, everything, when you wake up, everything is politics. Where you go is politics. So and I hope that, will influence in a positive way and have these engagements.
We're trying. Yeah. Ghost lady.
Let's
Closing
go.
remarks.
I'm a ghost I too, Lapa.
Or ghost cheetah.
I feel like we were just all over the place with this
There was
podcast.
a lot.
That's important. That's how we chat.
But just closing remarks, I just think that as a black society, as a black nation, it's really disheartening to see men and women at loggerheads, just fighting each other all the time, because I don't see this at this rate with other races. And it's just, I just think it's holding us back from progressing as a society. This whole thing where we're just attacking each other, it's not helping us in any way. We need to find better ways to sort out our differences. We need to figure out a different way to deal with the issues that we are having as men and women. That's my take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think bouncing off Ghost Lady is a similar point. If you make like an example of the Jeffrey Epstein and maybe like the Diddy thing, where the Diddy thing feels like it's way bigger than Jeffrey Epstein thing because a lot of white people aren't commenting on that.
Yeah.
So it's small details like that maybe we should really analyze ourselves, try to stop. But I think me as a young man, I learned a lot today. And maybe I thought I knew a lot, but obviously I didn't. And Penson always tells me this. But but it's always nice to learn and to continue learning, no matter what. Yeah.
Caesar Dube. Oh, there's nothing for you. There's
What is the closing remarks?
You sound intellectual. Yeah, like Paulo Jordan, Dr. Paulo Jordan. Remember Paulo Jordan? When I was in London, I saw Dambuzo Mlotshwa where you stay. I said, it's a horrible situation. I had to intervene.
closing remarks. Closing remarks. Closing remarks.
I'm trying to be intellectual.
Closing remarks. There's a closing remarks. Next time. Closing remarks.
No, but the 27th March, we don't know what we're doing, number one.
Sure.
As Qavi.
Sure.
But we hope that Uta Ike, Khumalo,
And we don't know what. I hate the fact that I want to come. Anyway, I'll say that when I come.
So we don't know what we're doing. We don't know the location because we're just realizing now that, and Caesar told us that this location might be a bit
Caesar
small.
told us, he did say.
So you might change the location, but please send your details at info@towermeethouse.co.za.
No, but we said we're going to put a banner out, bro. We haven't put anything
Yeah,
out.
we're going to put out the banner.
So why are you telling them what to send to? Because
No, I'm not going to put it there. It's going to be there on the episode
Okay.
thing. Anton. So if you want to come through, you're going to send your name, say name, email, in number, obvious, and then we'll tell you where's the secret location. We're trying to figure out does this thing actually work? Because my name is Aring and Jay, YouTube and Jay. But we want to see if we can actually impact people and have a chat with a larger group of people, you know. That's my closing remark. 27 March, let's be together and make a party.
Sure.
Sure.
Advocate Ike Khumalo.
I'm closing again.
Also closing?
I don't know whether...
Want to close again?
when
Yamas
you-
with Ike.
the same thing as when people call you advocate. Yeah. That's why I don't like title. I want to say bamile bathi ayizokhuluma advocate. Ndibese khuluma amasimba. Kunezinye zithi le khuluma njengomuntu esitradeni le yabo. So that is that. But anyway, my sister, yeah, I hope we find each other, black men and black women.
Woman, yeah.
But they started calling us trash. When a lady cheer about you, men are trash. But
That didn't hurt us.
All of us,
But we don't
and all of a
deserve
sudden
praise.
we've been protective, we've been building roads,
Yeah,
we've been
that is
building
very true, eh?
stuff. All of a sudden they say men are trash because of people, but you chose trash. Then you're coming to me, you say I'm trash, but I've done nothing to you.
Yebo.
But it became like that, and it's very sad because I believe that the status quo, they own everything, racism, all those things, ism. But they are white women, they never call their men to order. They don't insult them. We don't see on media Indian women fighting, their men. It's on us, and Nati, throwing back, it's back and forth, and yeah, so I hope that we will stop. The gender wars are not, they're not cool at all, so yeah, but I hope so.
Yeah, just to echo Tebza, 27 March.
Yeah, let's try, man.
It's going to be nice. But Lali, we also not... you know what? One of the comments is that asina order. Masihlele zamajite ekhoneni akho order in a chat. Siyaringa, whatever the case may be. But within that, there's always going to be nuggets. It's cool, sana. So please, nizenzwakale, so that we can also learn from you guys. Because Nati, asikhulumi sengathi we are perfect because we are far from it. So Ghost Lady, Ghost Cheetah, Sizwe Dube, Bra Ike Debs, thank you so much for today. My gents out.
Jesus, my goodness. Hey, toxic, yes.